Greetings, adventurers, and welcome back to another session of the only game whose maze craze plays for days in ways that will amaze days and set characters ablaze. Dungeon Crawl Classics. I will be the judge this evening. My name is Zach Lane, aka Judge Zed, and I will be joined by two good friends of mine, Tabao and Wallaby, here over Discord to play another exciting session of Dungeon Crawl Classics Lankhmar. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get started here. Thank you for tuning in, as always. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Good evening.
How are you two doing?
Great. How are you?
Excellent. So without much ado, let's do a quick recap and just go ahead and here and kind of get started.
I'm loving the artwork here.
Thank you. I did a bit of a revamp.
Nice.
And so here we are in the city of 70,000 smokes, the city of the Black Toga, the fabled city of Lankhmar, set in the lands of Nahuan. And where we left off, if I'm not mistaken, totally correct me if I'm wrong, you two were still in the ruined chapel, along with your two young compatriots, Desmond and Dennis, and you had just slain an ancient group of people who had been living in this ruined chapel for many centuries, presumably. It was a very epic battle, and now you are still in the pit of that ruined chapel, if I'm correct, and you wanted to check out one more room before you left.
Correct.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
We definitely need to see the last of this. But we need to take a break, I think, before then. You needed hit points, right?
Yeah, I need
Yeah,
some hit points.
That last one was a doozy.
Alright, and just give me one quick second before we jump back in here. I want to make sure this isn't gonna be... I want to make sure the music isn't gonna be overpowering any of you all.
I was gonna say, is there a way that I can turn that down, or is
yeah,
that just...
you can actually turn it down from the settings. So if you click on the gear, there's the master music volume level, or at least it should be there. And you can...
Is it on Roll20 or is it through Discord?
Through Roll20, yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
And
oh, cool.
yeah, you're coming in great. And then Wallaby, how are you feeling with the music levels and everything?
I'm not hearing it tonight.
Oh, you don't hear the music at all?
Oh, my master's down. Still not, Oh, there it comes. Is that the speakers?
Perfect. Alright, so once we're all comfortable with the volume levels and everything, we'll go ahead and we'll cut over back to where we were at the end of last week. How are you two? You two are good?
Sounding good over here.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Alright, so... Oh yeah, my goodness. What an epic battle this was.
Yeah, that was a lot going on there.
So there were several of these ancient cult members here. I think there were like 30 of them, if I'm not mistaken.
It's like 27 or something.
Well, you all had been you kind of came in and like killed 5 of them, and then left and then came back. But yeah, there were 30.
Okay.
30 of these swords of the pious, as they described themselves, and their leader was Azazel of the Light. And as you slayed him, his mortal coil like shed, and instead of blood and guts coming out, it was just pure light that came out of this guy who had been living here for so long. So, you're not quite sure what to make of that exactly, other than like you're all feeling low on hit points. You all have shrunk back to your regular size, and your two traveling members are probably a little bit like I don't want to say traumatized, but like they're probably a bit worn out from being down in here for so long.
Yeah, poor kiddos. Well, Denny's not a child anymore, but
That's true.
or
Desmond.
Denny is. Excuse me, Desi isn't. Isn't Desi like 18, 19 now or something?
Yeah, he's 18.
Okay, yeah.
He aged due
Dennis
to
needs a nap and a bottle.
yeah. Yeah, Dennis is still like under the age of 10, I think.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, he's also like doesn't know how old he is, so he could just think he's younger than he really is, and he could just be like hitting puberty, or he's leveling at this point though. That's what's important. He's getting a lot of hit points.
Yeah, I feel like didn't Dennis do a lot last with the sling and stuff? He really earned something for sure.
I mean, Desmond cast Enlarge a good few times. He made you into an ogre and a giant, I think?
Yeah, no, I was ogre. Did I become a giant?
You did,
Okay.
yeah, you got real big at one point.
Yeah,
Lots
I know
of extra hit points and stuff.
Shrekking it for a bit.
But I'll just describe this chamber real fast here. This large chamber has been cleared of the vegetation that overruns so much of the ruined temple. While roots still poke through the cracks in the ceiling and dark moss has laid claim to the cracks in the floor, the bulk of the chamber has been cleared of debris. Nearly 200 pallets line the floor, circling a large fire pit. Wooden javelins harden beside the glowing coals, while suits of makeshift armor lie amid piles of scavenged metal. From wall to wall, there are the bloodied and like dismembered corpses of these large entities with tumorous growths on them and sackcloth hoods. And they have been slain by all of you. You're all feeling very out of breath in this moment, and feeling very tired after this long battle. And hold on, no, I'm the far wall of this chamber is dominated by a towering alien idol woven of roots and reeds and stuffed with black moss. Looking at it gives you like a bizarre feeling, and you've already inspected that there is a big dish collecting this ichor that drips, this green ichor flecked with gold that drips from this dominating effigy at the far end of the room.
I don't know, did we find out what it was exactly?
Yeah, I don't think so. It's...
Do you want to try to inspect it a little bit?
Yeah, let me
Oh,
let me
I think I'll take a fine trap just to be safe here, since we're just about dead.
You're gonna what?
Fine trap, since we're
Okay.
looking a little weak here.
Yeah, I'm gonna inspect the bottle. I've got intelligence. I've got +1 to intelligence. Yeah, that's a 10.
So it's just... Got a 13 on the trap check.
Okay. I'm just gonna.
Oh yeah, that thing.
So you see this large. It's a statuette. It's an effigy. And then you do know. You've noticed this before. This like ichor that is being collected at the base, like in between the legs, and an overgrown. Like it's almost hard to notice, but there is like almost like a big bowl, like an overturned shield or something, that is collecting this softly glowing green ichor flecked through with gold. And looking at it does remind you of the candles that warded off seemingly warded the pious from entering the temple below that they set fire to, that had the worm statue in it, that held the jewels of the Carnifex.
Is it a wax? Is it candle wax?
No, it's definitely liquid. Like, you see it dripping,
Oh.
and it's thick. You don't detect any traps here, but, I mean, this glowing green ichor seems to, it doesn't necessarily, I guess I can't really tell you what you think about it. I can only describe it to you, you know?
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to try
Yeah.
and collect some? Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah, do you have
flasks, yeah.
flasks? Oh wait, I do have an empty flask now. But since I drank all my stuff out of it.
Yeah.
I'll just use my empty
I've
flask.
got 10 empty flasks. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. You want to get one? I'll get one.
I'll take 3.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll fill my 1 flask here and you'll get 3.
Okay. We're just calling it ichor.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, ichor. Ichor's awesome. If I guess that you're a thief, you could try to make an God, is there like a check for? I feel like there's some kind of check for like.
I have handle poisons and stuff like that.
I would give you a handle poison check on this one.
Yeah, I just finished updating my skills. Sorry about that.
No worries.
Oof. That's a 10 all day.
10 all day was right on the money.
Cool.
So how do I best describe this? Okay, yeah. You like grab some soot from the ground and you sprinkle it onto this poison, and it sputters a little bit, and you have this inkling of like, oh, this stuff's caustic in some way or another, and is probably very dangerous. It's not necessarily like an acidic thing, but it has some negative properties, and should be handled very carefully. Like you do enough
Oh, no.
to figure out like, be super careful. Like, don't accidentally get any of this on you or in you, because it's
But I could maybe line some darts with it.
yeah, probably yeah, oh yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I would call it a, let's say it does a D8 damage.
Okay. Put that next to it here. Do you, can I take that? Or you hold on to that just in case. Yeah.
What, the flask? Okay. Oh, well, are you getting 3
Yeah.
flasks of it, or are we just getting... Okay, you want me to hold on
Well,
to
no,
it?
I've got the 3. You take the 1 is what I'm saying, just in case you need it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to hold on to it.
Yeah.
Could that possibly be put on little things in the slingshot, little rocks or pebbies, and you know?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's poison. Just again,
All right.
Little barbs.
be careful. There's a reason that. Well, I guess I won't. There's a reason you don't usually
obviously.
poison stones, especially ones you're gonna use from a sling. But like, I can't really tell you why, because I'm just the judge here.
Okay.
But yeah, but oh my god, yeah, there's a reason why. It's like, oh, okay, alright, I'm just gonna say because it's hilarious. You're over on your side of combat, and you pour caustic acid on a stone that you then put in a sling, and then put over your head and spin around as fast as you can. And you end up.
Never mind.
I mean, it's a good area of effect thing for like. Actually, I shouldn't have even said that like that, because that's, if you're surrounded by enemies, that's a great idea. But if you're like actually trying to do a ranged attack, like, you are making a terrible mistake.
Right. I'm gonna think about that. I mean, that could, yeah. Okay. Thank you.
But yeah, I would say you probably, as a gladiator, you know this. You've probably seen that happen. Yeah, I would say that just because you have the gladiator thing as your background, that kind of martial knowledge would just be you've seen it happen 3 times already, and you're like, yeah, I'm not falling for that shit. Sorry,
Got it.
sorry,
Okay.
stones, you're gonna stay unpoisoned.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll for my hit points for level 3.
Okay.
Cool if I do that real quick.
No, absolutely, yeah. If people need to level, now's a good time, since you said you're gonna take a break, take a short rest.
Yeah, I've got that
Yeah.
old Ulhurspian wine.
So you're
32 ounces we sipped on last time, so this is probably our last quaff of.
Oh, how many times can you do that per day though?
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
we're in
still
the
the
same.
same. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're in the same dungeon, and also like you've done it. I think you've done it once already for the battle, down in the when you were doing the wax puzzle.
My whole perception of time got thrown off there. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. But yeah,
Feels like 2
as the
weeks.
timekeeper, I gotta say,
Strange.
like, I think you get it once per. I mean, actually, I can look it up, but I believe you get it once per day, as a base, and then as you level, you get it additional times, except for like healing surges in battles, in which you can take a round during a battle to just roll your hit points, or roll a hit dice, and if you add a quaff to that, you can increase it.
Yeah. So do just one hit die?
Yeah, I could say yeah. Just roll, especially if you're just getting your hit dice for your next level. If you leveled up, I could say that's worth a little bit of a heal.
Okay. Yeah, I got 4, so I added that to my total, but I didn't add anything to my current.
Cool. Perfect. Just give me a second here.
Yeah.
I want to make sure that we're implementing the healing rules correctly, since we're gonna be...
I haven't
Yeah.
looked that far, so.
Let's be proper.
Let's be proper if we're gonna be streaming then. It's in the Compendium of Secret Knowledge. I've got it in front of me right now. Rousing dying characters. Recuperating. Outside of combat, characters can rest and recuperate to bind their wounds, restore their spirit, and recover from stress of battle. Recuperating in this manner takes 1d3 turns, so up to 30 minutes, which the PC can spend 1 point of luck and regain hit points equal to a roll of the class hit dice plus stamina bonus plus their level. If the PC rest is interrupted before this time elapses, they do not regain any hit points and must restart the recuperating process anew. You may only recuperate once per day, and you get no benefit from further rests until you've had a full night's sleep. So you've never done this in game before. So if you wanted to do this now, that would be perfect. Like that's pretty much the same as the in battle healing that we usually end up doing.
So just spend the luck on it instead.
Yeah, you spend a luck, and that's how that works.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I can spend a luck.
Oh, and here's how it works in combat. In combat, PCs can spend a point of luck to roll their class hit dice plus stamina modifier and regain that number of lost hit points.
Stamina mod. Oh.
So yeah, you can do it. You can do it in combat as well.
But you only get the stamina mod instead of your hit die.
Yeah, you don't get your level from that.
Oh, okay.
That's the difference. The other one, you get your stamina and your level, I think. Yeah. You get your hit dice plus stamina plus level, and you can use alcohol in either of these healing actions. But you can only ever heal once during a battle. But this recuperating thing outside of combat that you're doing, you can do once per day as a first and second level character, twice per day as third and fourth, 3 times as 5th and 6th, up to 6 times a day as a 10th level character.
Just hit 3.
But like I said, we've never done this recuperating versus taking a round during combat to heal. But
true.
Taking a round during combat to heal might have been something that could have like saved Siglin or
absolutely.
So that's something that we should think about in the future for sure. But you all where you're at now, you could take 30 minutes to heal up, and just stick around here if you so chose. But you are surrounded by gore in a way that is like kind of extreme. Probably smoke too from this fire.
We're not relaxing.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I don't think we have 30 minutes with the smoke.
Oh, there's the oil fire down there. Yeah,
right.
no.
Alright, I think we need to go to those stairs.
Yeah, can we get back out there to through that 2-5
where we got the bodies out?
Where what?
Where we took the little boys' bodies out.
Or maybe even like down here into 2-1 at the base of those stairs.
That's true too.
Right, that's that's the same.
Is that
the same direction?
Is that cool?
Yeah, okay. You all can go down. Actually, that's far enough away that you could probably go down there and chill.
Okay.
Down to 2-1. There's only 3 bodies there. And they're on the upper level, so you could like just chill on the lower level if you wanted.
Yeah, let's stay down away from the issues.
Yeah, this isn't too bad.
So let's I'll move Desmond. And here's Dennis. You all know how to move your characters, right? Oh, wow. Dennis went too far. Cool. So you're all going to chill down here. Just go ahead. We'll say it takes the full 30 for the whole group. And if you want to roll those hit points to heal up now, you totally can.
What am I rolling as a level 4 for hit points?
Yeah, it's going to be a 12 plus your stamina modifier plus 4. And so you all are down here. You're chilling out. You're getting everything healed up. When one of you thinks you hear something, you hear a voice kind of echoing.
You think you matter? We're nothing but pawns. That's what they don't see.
With nothing but what?
You couldn't quite hear it.
Damn
We're
it.
nothing.
God damn it. What? Oh,
Nothing
fuck.
but pawns. But you don't quite see.
Who's there? Did I have my mic?
The wardens may
Did you
watch
call
the
out?
cell, but after so many years, who imprisons whom?
So yeah, you I guess you head over here. Here we go. Let me describe this. Yeah, so there is a door here. There is like a wooden door, and from behind it you hear somebody like muttering things, almost like indecipherable things.
Go give a knock.
Alright, let me go knock on the chamber door.
All right, so you give a little rap and you hear,
Just a little more blood now, and I'll be free. 7 of 8 it is.
7 of 8 it is. I'm gonna knock again.
Think you matter? We're nothing but pawns. That's what they don't see.
hold on, Andrew, if you're talking, I can't hear you.
Oh, yeah, because I'm muted. Sorry.
No.
Because you're muted.
Can I go haul a body down?
Why?
Yeah, yes.
What?
Because she wants blood.
Okay, alright. She wants a body.
Okay. We're not in a rush or anything. Oh, I can't move it. Sorry.
Oh yeah. We'll say that you pull down. Weird request, but okay. So yeah, you pull a body down.
And I want to open the door and bring the body in.
Okay. So you open the door. And the door opens into a short, narrow hall, ending in a bowled-out chamber. Roots, lichen, and moss cover the walls, ceiling, and floor, neatly congesting the hall. Here, let me just...
Expose it.
Past the vegetation into the cleared chamber beyond, you can make out a figure hunched over the coals of a dying fire, and what look like thousands of runes scrawled upon the ceiling, walls, and floors. And so he looks at you and he just says, "And the goddess of death? Has the raven flown her coop?"
I brought you some blood.
"Ah, yes, please, come in, have a seat. Wait moistly, whilst I freshen my runes upon the wall."
No!
Sounds good. Can I decipher these runes or attempt to?
Yeah, give me an intelligence check. What do you do? What do you do
Have
with
an
the body? Do you
ability for
drag
that.
the body in here? I'm just curious.
Yeah. No, I want to toss it basically in the middle of the room. Should there be the space?
Oh yeah.
I'm sure it's not.
It's a little cramped, but he's like, you're serendipitous again to see friends again. Have a seat, have a seat. Stay, there'll be tea, there'll be cakes. Forever, forever, we'll all live forever, buoyed by the light, never more a bitter fate for me. So yeah, do you wanna make an intelligence check to try to decipher some of these
I thought I
runes?
had a bonus to that. I do just get a +1. There we go.
Can I ask Dennis if he knows who this
rolls are
person
not
is?
great tonight. That is a 7 all day.
7 all day. This says something about roots. Then there's something that's probably somebody's name. Then a symbol that looks like a rat. A few symbols you can't quite understand. And then a word which looks like it means like divinity or holiness.
Maybe I should ask Desmond to come in here and check this out.
Oh,
'cause
so
I'm
yeah,
not,
you asked Dennis and Desmond about like, you know, what they think. They're like, look, we have no idea. We're not. I don't know. You ask him like, do you know who this guy is? He's like, I don't fucking. How the hell am I supposed to know this guy?
I meant the rune. Desmond has the
No,
higher rank.
Bouchicha asked him, and I never responded. I
wanted to ask
Oh.
Dennis. Yeah,
Dennis,
I
do you
wanted to
know
ask
who this
Dennis
guy's like?
if
I
he
don't.
knows.
I've never been down here before. I don't know who this guy is.
I mean, just wanted to see. I mean, he's kind of a loon.
Dennis does not get closer. Dennis stays where he is. Desi may come in out of just bare curiosity. If you want to give me an intelligence check from Desi to try to like decipher these runes, if you're asking him about that specifically.
Yes.
And as he walks in, this guy goes, damnable growths, mark my words, friends. Too much life is worse than death. They say I'm mad, Azazel's the mad one. Bleed the light out of him if I could. 7 of 8, 7 of 8.
Don't worry, buddy. I got you 8 of 8. Take this right here.
Ooh.
Oh, he got a 21.
21 all day. All right, so what the runes say specifically is roots feed off Azazel. The rats off me. Which of us is divine? I'm free! He shouts. He shouts as he runs. He runs past you, flicking a little jar of like just slop at you. That it smells not like blood. And he just shouts, "I'm free!" And he starts running past everybody. I should probably put a little token down. Do you try to stop him in any way?
Yeah, I'm going to. I'm right here at the doorway. I mean,
I'm gonna blow him a kiss.
Okay.
blow him a kiss.
All right. So yeah, you get roll a reflex check or a agility. Let's do an agility check to try to stop him. This could be a mighty deed or something if you want it to be an attack. A grapple. It's an attack. Look at that. He's wearing rags. He's not very good looking. In fact, he's covered completely in growths. He's super hunched over. He's got tufts of like beard and hair hanging off of his head.
Yeah.
D6.
You got a what?
Okay, D20 plus D6.
Mhm.
Wait, I'm rolling up
Yep,
here.
D20 plus a D6
because I'm gonna.
plus your agility. Or actually, you can do strength for this too, whichever's higher.
Strength it is.
Yep.
Yeah, I got 2 on my strength mod. Yes. Okay.
Nice.
Let's go.
Yes. So you grab. What is it all day? I'm just curious. What did you get all day?
Well, a 22.
22? Alright, that's what I thought. Alright. So you grab this dude, and you stop him from running away. And he's like, "You'll never find them! You'll never find the relics! You'll never find them! You'll never find them! Save me! Save me! Let us help each other! We'll be free! We'll be free of the darkness!"
I'm saving you right now. I'm saving you.
Let us
Hello?
away!
I'm trying to help you. I'm just... No,
Don't hurt my
snap
boyfriend.
out of it.
Another
Listen
night
to
on
me,
the
I'm-
town! Let's go! Come on, girls!
Okay. Where are
Don't
the
you
relics?
hurt my
Where are the
boyfriend.
relics? Where are the relics? Where are the relics?
This way! Follow me!
Hold my hand.
Okay!
Hold my hand.
I think we should put a leash on him.
That's what I'm thinking too. I'm holding his hand,
I
but
don't
I don't.
trust it.
He's
Yeah.
slippery.
He's kind of greasy looking.
He's a little slippery.
Still
So
beautiful though.
okay, listen. We're gonna kind of leash you, and I don't want you to freak out or anything. Okay.
Deal!
Deal. Okay, but do you still want to hold my hand?
Absolutely!
Okay. Take us to the relics.
Whore.
Let's.
Jeez.
That's...
I just want to make sure I'm doing this right. Yep.
Do we need to roll to tie him up, or is he like letting us tie him up?
He gets a 19 to try to get away.
No.
Freedom!
I'm holding on to him still, right? Like, I mean,
You gotta reaffirm. You gotta reaffirm. You're trying to tie him up now. You're trying to do a different thing.
Can she get a bonus with my help?
Yeah, you get plus one from the help.
cool. D20 plus 1.
Well, no, it's your original roll. You gotta roll the whole thing again.
I still get my D6?
Yep,
Oh.
D6 plus
okay.
a D2.
Good. It's
Oh, yeah, so it's a D20 plus D6 plus D3 now. Or plus a D3, plus 3.
I'm just re-rolling. Okay, plus D6 plus 3.
Right.
Oh. 18.
He beat you. You gotta burn luck. You gotta burn luck.
Oh yeah, we got 2. I'm good. I'm gonna burn those.
Okay.
Wait, no.
No, you burned. You already burned
Yeah,
one. Yeah, you already burned one to heal up. So you each only have one.
Yeah. So 1, and then where am I at on my base luck?
So that's a tie.
A tie? He's 20.
Yeah, you have the
Oh,
one
yeah, he's 20.
fleeting luck. I have the other fleeting luck.
Oh yeah. So if you wanted to throw one on top,
19, 20.
then you would. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's 20. So yeah, you both burn. You burn your last fleeting luck. So you've got this guy tied up now.
Now, the crazy. The relics.
Don't try to run from my love.
We hid what we could find, and we found only mystery as to what we could not find. For there are known unknowns, and there are unknown knowns, but some knowns are too known to be found by some who are too pious.
Are you too pious to tell me where they're at?
You must let me go.
Do we let him go?
Do you promise to take us to the ruins? And I want to give him a big old smooch.
It's time for
Obviously,
me
he
to
tried
go
to run away.
shopping.
Well, let's go. Yeah.
With him tied up. All right, let's go shopping.
All right, so he starts trying to walk this way.
Okay. Are we gonna follow you? Let's go.
Yeah, he's
Let's
hopping
follow.
along.
He's tied up still. We've got him. Excuse me. Following him. Ah!
So yeah, he does lead you kind of all the way back to. Ooh, I'm on the wrong screen.
The wafer-eaten pillars.
The way all the way past the wafer-eaten pillars back here to this half collapsed entryway. And then he tries to jump across the other side. What do you do?
Can I swoop him? Can I try and swoop him up?
Yep. Give me a reflex check.
Don't we have him tied up though?
Yep.
How big is he?
He's not super big.
Oh, God. 13.
Bah. Bah. That's what he says. He's like, bah. Bah. So yeah, he's trying really hard to jump across and to get out of here.
Where do you think you're going through there?
Freedom.
Well, you're not
Won't
gonna
you-
get there strapped like that, I don't think.
Won't you die? Don't you realize that you're tied up, and if you jump down here, you're probably gonna drown and die?
Few be the faithful who haven't. Wait. Wait, no. No, you aren't. You aren't the faithful. No, Azazel. Azazel's been slain. There's
Yeah, we killed him.
and the goddess of death has she flown the coop?
Gone.
Oh no.
Oh no. No.
What have you done?
Yeah.
His voice becomes completely monotone, and he's just like, he just says, "What have you done?"
Well, we went on instinct. What did we
We didn't
do?
have too much of a choice, but yeah. Do you want to tell us?
So he slowly, like, he backs away a little bit, and like his robes start to fall off, and you realize that like it's not just his robes that are falling off, it's like his skin starts to fall off, and it's like really soon he's just a skeleton, and like the rope like falls off from where you tied it around him. And he slowly like melts away into like a pile of bones right before you, and starts to like slip down into the sewers.
That's why I don't fall in love.
Whoops. What? Whoops.
Oh,
Whoops.
okay.
We go back into his room. Do you think there's anything in there? He's got stuff.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe we should look around and see if he had those runes the whole time. I want to find
Yeah.
those. Yeah.
The relics. Yeah. And now we killed him, so he can't just lead us there. Alright, we need to go back into that room, por favor.
Okay, so you go back into the room. and you notice that the body that you had dragged in here has similarly dissolved completely.
Fun.
But there are like all of these like kind of like little alcoves you can sit in this chamber. Everything's like very clenched with weeds and everything. There are still runes written in blood all over the walls. What do you do?
Are there additional rooms to what we've deciphered?
Yeah, there are a few.
Oh, okay. I'd like to have Desmond then try and give a shot at him then.
All right, give me an intelligence check. No, he's like he says he wrote something over and over again. I don't know what it is though.
Check.
Yeah, if anybody else wants to give it a little intelligence check here to try to decipher.
I have a +1 to intelligence, so I'm gonna go for that. Worth a shot, at least. 13.
It says, leaving tomorrow. Over and over and over and over and over and over again. Hundreds of times. Leaving tomorrow. And you can tell that he did not write all these yesterday. Like you can just tell like some of these are like, oh, there's like moss growing over some of these, like there's like cave barnacles growing over some of these. Like this is bad.
At least we let him out.
I mean, he souped away. Did we really let him out, or did we? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we did that. Whoops. Anyway, oops. What else is in here? Anything?
Just these like little alcoves you could sit in.
You can check those out?
Yeah, let's check those out. Let me sit in an alcove.
Yeah, you're sitting in an alcove, you're feeling pretty good. You're feeling all right. The moss makes it soft. Let me get intelligence checks for like Wallaby and anybody else who's in here.
Dennis didn't do one yet.
Dennis doesn't find anything. Nothing of consequence. Alright, who is that for?
That's Osolva.
Olsolva finds a rope dangling from one of the alcoves, like kind of hidden away amongst the braids and the brambles and lichen, the moss and the roots.
Oh. Olsolva,
some
what
kind
you got over
of
there?
dangly
What you
rope.
got, Olsolva?
Can I reach it, or should I?
You could totally reach it.
Okay. I'm gonna give a tug on it and feel if it's sturdy, if it's held onto something to climb, or if it's got something attached to it.
Well, all right. You pull on it and you hear it click.
Uh-oh.
And then suddenly, into each of the alcoves, I should say 7 of them, other than the one where you found the rope, Bouchicha, I need you to make a reflex save. Let's just say I need you to make a reflex save. Okay, you're fine. You dive out of the way just as a dagger starts shooting down from above you. And there was some kind of like... Not a dagger, I should say, like a spear.
shit.
Slides down from a hidden place in the ceiling and comes down right where you were sitting before. As you heard this click, you got up just in time.
So this place is booby trapped. Why? What's special? Are there any other ropes in any of the other alcoves?
Yeah, I'm going to try and try and look for more traps here.
Okay. Go ahead and make a roll.
Working on it.
Bilbo Brookins.
Yeah. Oh. That is a 9 all day.
You discover no additional traps.
Bouchicha, don't stand where you just stood. I'm gonna try pulling the rope again. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it again.
All right.
Yeah,
Pulling
do
the
that.
rope this time is a lot harder, but as you do it, all of the spears slowly ascend back up to their hidden locations in the ceiling.
Yeah.
So just reset it. Okay. Wonder if he was gonna use that on us.
Sneaky. But he could also be stashing the relics here somewhere too, you know? He's got these traps. Do you want to try looking around, see if you see anything else?
Yeah.
Yeah, give me a roll.
Gotta be in here. Gotta be in here. Oh, that's just kidding.
Mm-hmm.
Do I see anything that's climbable? A sheer surface or so?
Not in this chamber.
Oh.
And I'll say that you all can take say you spent like an hour looking in here trying to find anything you could find. And the only thing you managed to discover is that this kind of like bowled out chamber was originally square and has been carved out entirely with human fingernails.
No.
So I mean, there's that.
Crazy? Go like, was he locked in here? Crazy? Like this was his padded
I
room?
guess
And
so.
I think he was supposed to stay in there.
Alright.
Okay, let's.
anything else, I guess?
No, I don't want to be in this creepy
Well, yeah,
chamber.
no, I'm done with the chamber. Let's continue on. I think we've hit the other rooms down here, though.
Yeah, I don't think that there's.
We.
I don't think there's any other place that you haven't been yet.
Yeah. I guess we'll make our way to the... What is it, the weeds to climb out of here? Or the vines?
Yeah, it was through that door, through the vines, up the tower or whatever, or something. I think.
Oh yeah, did you all fall in here through the ruins up top? Or did you come in through you? Because I don't think you came in through the sewer, did you?
No, didn't we fight like?
Yeah, we came. No, that's what it was. Further down where we got the kids' bodies out of
That's right.
the
Hold on.
tower.
I
Yeah,
think I
yeah,
have
the
that.
spiral staircase.
I do have. Oh, I do have that all mapped out. Look at that. You all had a little bit of a thing. So yeah, we can say that you all managed to climb your way up and out of here. It was you followed the vines down into here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember now. Okay. So yeah, you all are able to get back out the way that you came in. And as you climb up, we'll say that it's we'll say it's an early morning here in Lankhmar.
What's it smell like?
Yeah, give us the smells.
Oh yeah, sorry, I was getting the music too.
For?
We got the
No, just
let's throw the neighborhood on here as well. Boop boop. All right, so let's do the. There's a faint mist and fog around. You can smell horse dung. You can smell the salty air of the nearby Great Salt Marsh, as well as just that kind of like fetid swamp gas smell as that's like eking over. It's kind of like sulfur and rotten eggs mixing with this kind of like sweatiness and the cheap incense and perfume so common to the Street of the Gods district, this temple district that you were kind of near. You're more in the Forbidden Temple district. But yeah, you're able to kind of like come up here in the early morning hours. And roll a luck check, real quick. Was that under or over?
Oh, over my current.
Over. That was over for both of you, huh?
Oh, nice. Why's your luck so high?
Oh.
On your luck?
I think.
Oh, you're 4, yeah.
Do we have a? Was the 16 a pass?
Yeah, I'm at a 17 on my luck.
Oh, that's right, because of the Carnifex. Oh my goodness, that's right. Okay, the permanent luck increases can get.
And is that add on to my modifier? Is that a +2? I think.
Yes, but yeah, it is a +2 to your
Yeah.
attack and damage now. That's crazy.
Luck mod.
With your lucky weapon, that's insane. All right. So sorry about that. So as you come up here, you notice that there are just like a couple of like guards who are around here. Just kind of like in the wee morning hours, the people that usually like guard these ruins have left at this point, but there are just kind of like a couple of like men at arms are using their fire that they had the night before to cook like some bacon for themselves.
Smells good.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll say you can smell and hear it before you quite come up on them. But there's like a couple of them here as you're poking your head out here at the early dawn.
Okay, so we need to Wait, how do we get out of here? Is it the stairs? I don't remember. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's the spiral staircase leading up to like kind of like a hole in this pile of rubble here. And you could get past them with like a sneak check, or you could wait until they leave. It's up to you.
Hmm.
Yeah, you want to just try and sneak past them?
Yeah, I think we
It's
can.
only the two of them anyway. I mean, I
Yeah.
feel we're all right to handle ourselves some business if needed.
Okay, let's get some sneak checks.
It's gonna be an agility check.
And so they're having a conversation. So I'm gonna say that it's gonna be pretty easy to get past them. But they're
Oh,
they're kind of like they're just kind of like chit chat. Ooh,
Oh, baby!
ooh.
Wah, 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 wah.
So yeah, you two both get
Sorry.
2 fleeting luck because you're each playing as 2 characters, which is my kind of house rule here. And I'm gonna say you all managed to get away, and you get out into the greater city of Lankhmar in general. And I'm gonna kind of like give it over to you as to what you want to do on this day. I know we talked a little bit about what your future hopes for the campaign were, where you were kind of headed. Today is the year of the rock, the month of the eagle, the day of the cat. It's a cloudy day. There's a light wind, about 2 miles per hour. It's a little bit colder than normal here in Lankhmar, but it's nothing you're not too super used to as you climb out into the quote unquote fresh air here in the city. It's definitely better than that musty kind of like sewer temple you were in for the last several hours.
doesn't smell great, but it smells better. I guess we need to go somewhere and get some more health and luck. Where are you at?
I mean, I'm pretty alright after rolling back up. The boats are here. We're here at the North Dock,
Yeah, that's
kind of.
true.
Or closer to that, I guess. If you wanted to run back there, because don't we have more alcohol on the boat?
Yeah, guess we could go to the boat and then see if there's any rumors out on the docks.
Yeah, no, for sure.
We need to find some
Yeah,
monies.
let's see if there's sailors. They hear things. They like to talk.
Oops. So you head over to the docks to your ship, the SS Lydia, where you've got some extra stores of alcohol, and it sometimes serves as just like a place to rest and get some sleep. Um, as well as the moldy Corvus is there if you wanted to like do a little carousing and get your drink on or whatever.
Yeah.
But then you also had mentioned wanting to like travel and go back to old Ning and maybe get some more spells for your little compatriot here.
Correct. Yeah,
So
Desmond could use them.
Does he need some spells?
it's kind of early morning here. I'll let you all decide exactly how you wanna play this. Is like which character, if you want to like split up and maybe have some characters sleep on the boat, have some characters drink at the moldy Corvus, or if you all just wanted to like get on the boat and leave now and just like get on the way, like that's also totally feasible.
I mean, they can sleep on the boat
I'm
and...
fine with it. I can get my luck back up by resting. So
Yeah, there you go.
as
Yeah,
long as
let's
you're
take
good,
the
then
boat.
yeah, I'm good
Yeah,
to leave.
I'm totally good on
Yeah.
health. Everything,
Well,
I'm
let's
good.
I think it's like a 2-day journey, so maybe
It's like
let's
a 1 day journey.
okay. Can we
Okay.
spend like a few days before we go, just to get recuperated?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
No issues with that.
So I'll get my luck back up here. And HP.
Just let me know how many days are you gonna spend.
So I was down to 5, so I need,
And I think you get them back at a rate of your level.
oh, yeah. Let me double check that. So it was 1 per day for level 1.
Ooh. All right. So how many? I'm sorry. How many days did you need to wait? Just so I can like generate weather and the name of the day and everything.
Sorry, I was just checking. You are right. Yeah, it is equal to the level, so that would only be 1, 2. So 2 days.
Okay. So you'll be it'll be the 22nd of the month, the day of the crow.
Difficult.
Okay. Day of the Crow. Can I get a tattoo on the Day of the Crow? Can I get a crow tattoo? So
It is
tattoo
not
parlor
an
around here?
unlucky day for tattoos. So yes.
How are you gonna get a tattoo when you're broke?
Oh yeah, never mind. I don't have money. Oh, I got some money. How much does it usually cost to get a tattoo around these parts?
That's a great question. I'm gonna say probably like a gold piece for like a decent, for like for like an anchor on your arm for like that size of a tattoo. I'd say like a gold piece. For something more elaborate, for like a full like back tattoo, like maybe 5 gold pieces. If you want like full body sleeve, more, but for
No.
depending on how much of a tattoo you want, yeah, you can totally get a tattoo.
No, I was just thinking like, like maybe get Dennis's name on me or something.
Dennis's name? That's
Been
fine.
making me proud. Just
Dennis,
that's my boy with a little sling.
Dennis probably has like a favorite animal or something. If you wanted to get like,
Dennis, I've been meaning to ask you something important.
yeah, what is it, miss?
Dennis, buddy, what's your favorite animal?
Well, when I was growing up, I had a pet named Skip, and he was the best little boy I ever had. Oh, he was a rat, by the way. I love rats. They're my favorite.
A rat? God damn it! I can't get a fucking rat.
He grew up on the streets of
Okay,
Lankhmar.
Dennis.
Like he had a pet rat when he grew up, and he loved it. He put a bow. I put a little bow on him, and he looked really dapper. He was a rat with a little red bow. Looked right fitting. He did.
That's really cute, actually. I might get a little rat with a little red bow and maybe a sling.
And I remember because he had a little what do you call it, like a chip in his ear, like on a teacup.
Holy shit. Okay. You're really making it super detailed, so I almost feel obligated at this point.
Well, you asked, so I was obliged.
Thank you, Dennis. Alright, thanks, Dennis. Damn.
So I'm not even gonna. I'm gonna go out of character here to say I randomly generated what his favorite animal was, and it just happened to be like the most perfect fitting thing for Dennis's character. Like, so
Yeah,
I'm
I'm dying
absolutely.
over here.
God damn. All right. Do you think it would be 1 gold rilk if I got like just like a rat? It is elaborate.
It's no, I mean like it's not really how elaborate, it's the size of the tattoo.
Size
Like
of it.
you're
Yeah,
getting
not
a
looking for a
Lankhmar
whole
tattoo.
state.
If you I think it would be most likely there might be some places where you could get like a full color tattoo, but I would definitely need to go into the history of tattoos and
No.
like fully like try to grasp the like the history of tattoo ink and coloration. But I would imagine that for the most part in the ancient world, tattoos were at most tricolor. But again, I admit to knowing next to nothing about the history of tattoos.
I feel like I have enough to spend 1 gold rilk on a rat tattoo on my shoulder. You
Okay.
know?
Yeah, perfect.
I think I'm gonna go do that for my little Denny boy.
And you do have like what there's like a couple of days here that are
Yeah.
being spent, so you could grab a tattoo in that time, and it could even start healing.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. It's not, it might be in the itchy phase when we leave, but that's all right. I can handle that.
Yeah, we'll call it How much hit points do you have? You're at like
right now 47.
47. Okay, with the tattoo you lose 1 hit point.
36. All right. All right.
So we'll say it's still in the healing process. So you'll after a day you'll gain that hit point back, but I won't say that it doesn't. It hurts. It hurts a lot. It is a sort of injury that you are incurring to get a tattoo. So, all right.
Yes.
Afterwards, plus you're a warrior, so it would make sense that it's only like a little bloop like that. That's fine. Yes, I'm glad I still have all my limbs. So you all are gonna set sail on the day of the Raven or the day of the Crow. It is a windy day with a
Yes.
moderate wind force. It's a little colder than normal again for a spring in Lankhmar, almost summer at this point, but it's still a late cold snap here in the year. As you board the small your little sloop, the SS Lydia, to kind of head out across Nahuan. It is a let me actually roll this out here. Oops. Do. Okay, yeah, it's a clear day as far as the sky is concerned. The air quality is nice. You smell the salt and the sea, as well as just like some smoke and some cooking meat in Lankhmar. Before you head off, that makes you almost like a little hungry. Makes you feel like maybe like grabbing something for the road if you haven't already. But you do have like a ton of hardtack. And we can even say that you stop for breakfast before you head out. At like the moldy Corvus, and you grab like a big hearty mug of soup or stew and some bread before you head out on your little sailing trip that you're gonna take.
Sounds pleasant.
All right, and so let's go ahead and set sail now. You're finally like leaving Lankhmar behind, and you're out on the open ocean. Let's go to this. There we are, the map of Nahuan. So the harbors here in Nahuan. Can you see my ping here? They're kind of on this side of the city. So you're taking off actually not into the inner sea, but onto the River Halal that you then take for a very short stint into the inner sea itself. And as you start to round the horn here a little bit into the inner sea, and you see over here on the horizon maybe some clouds kind of moving in, but nothing too serious. Other than that, all the way to Ilithmar, it looks like smooth sailing here along the coast. And since you're in a boat, you need not worry about the tide here in the sinking land.
Smooth sailing.
Alright, give me just a moment here. I'm pulling out my random event dice. Okay. Alright, and yeah, it looks like for the first part of the day, it's smooth sailing. The sun starts to crawl its way across the sky, and you're still just kind of like just watching the coast go by. You maybe see some large fish flit about in the water, maybe jump up here and there. But for the most part, the Dennis is a little bit bored. But also like he's never been on a real ship before. He's never. I don't know if he's
I
ever.
was about to say.
He's never
Can
left
I, like, teach the
Lankhmar.
boys to swim?
Oh yeah, let's teach them to sail and how to like do things.
Yeah, can we
to
have
help
like a
out.
montage our first day if there's no crazy events to?
Yeah,
be
no,
had?
absolutely. Yeah, so as you head out, wow. Now that you mention it, where's the montage music? Like,
Amen, brother. Don't, you're gonna get them demonetized.
no. I have all this. This might work. Does this work? Who knows? Oh yeah, that'll work. So, you two spend the afternoon teaching Dennis and now the much older and more capable Desmond, just like how to sail. Here on the
You're a
SS
man,
Lydia,
not
that
your part.
you've a ship that you previously exercised the ghosts off of, so it is actually a feasible vessel that you can set sail on and have a good time. And have a good time you do. For a good part of the afternoon, you're teaching them how to tie knots and how to rig up the sails and keep everything going. You guys take a break in the middle of the day and have some like hardtack soaked in balsamic vinegar to give it a little bite, and nobody chips a tooth, which is really rad. Life on a boat, huh? Let me try to think of what other fun. So yeah,
Yes!
you two, you all spend a little bit of time. You pause for a second, and they all get a bit of a swim as it's the heat of the day, and then you start to notice just like some clouds are moving in a little bit on the horizon. And it might be something just to keep an eye out for. Like keep a watch on. You might want to just keep an eye on some of those dark clouds that are slowly moving in a little deeper now into the inner sea and are kind of threatening to cut your ship off before it can get to Ilithmar. And I'm actually going to need to start... I need some dex checks here to, get everything, rigged up to deal with, the extra wind speed as, the downdraft from this storm starts to hit you several hours before the storm itself would even make landfall.
I don't have agility on. Oh no.
I would think it'd be strength.
And Dennis and Desmond can help as well.
Oh, cool.
I'm rolling like poop.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything.
Okay. So you do get everything kind of rigged up for sure. But I mean, as this wind starts whipping in, your ship is it's having a tough time. Can I get
Slow off some more?
intelligence checks from everyone as you're kind of scanning the horizon and kind of weighing the situation as the waves are getting a little bit more violent. They're definitely white capping at this point. They're throwing your boat around a little bit too violently for comfort. And some of the waves are even cresting over the lip of the boat there.
Desmond gets a 18 for the end.
18 for the ant all day. I'm going to say, Desmond... Look there! What is that? That's a town right there. And he points to a light kind of glowing on the coast right here. And it's closer than Ilithmar. It's at the foothills of the mountains you need to get up into Old Ning's cave. and it seems to be like just on the edge of the area that is most affected by the low land and the high tide being an issue in the sinking land there. So it does seem like it's a little village that you could potentially stop at for the night on your way, and get out of like this potentially dangerous storm.
Good eye, Desmond.
Let's scoot on over that way, because these waves, I don't think the SS Lydia can take this.
Okay. So slowly you pull into the docks here, and you see a sign that says Tide Point Docks. So I'll just like, here you are. It's this very small town, and give me a moment here. I'm gonna say that this is a good time to I'm gonna say you have 10 minutes after like getting to the harbor and like kind of mooring your boat up. Somebody kind of greets you. They say, well, hey there, I'd be the harbor master if we had one here in town. You know, there's not really a fee to moor your dock, to moor up to the dock. We just ask you kind of like come in and patronize, as always, the town. You know, visit the inn, visit the marketplace, get whatever you can here. But I will warn you, as you probably already know, there's a big storm coming in, so everything's going to probably be shutting down here in just a little while.
Do you think we should go and try and get a room at the inn until the storm passes? Maybe check out the
Might
market
be
after?
safer than staying in the boat for the night.
So he says like I would hit the
Yeah.
market before I hit the inn, because the market's going to be closing as soon as the rain kicks up. It's an outdoor market.
Okay, yeah, we'll tie
Gotcha.
things down here and do that.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
So I don't know if you can see it there on
That weapon stand?
roll 20. Here is everything that is available here at the marketplace, minus like some food and stuff. As always, there's like plenty of stuff from the local farm, some root vegetables, some beets, some rutabagas, some potatoes, some sweet potatoes, as well as plenty of grain and bread and other stuff to eat and munch on. So hopefully you all can see all that stuff that's available, and if you need to like if you want to take advantage of any of these deals, or you even try to sell stuff to these merchants as well, they do. Each one of the merchants has a list of money that they have available to buy goods and the total worth of the shop itself. So I'm gonna. Oh yeah, totally. If you have any questions, let me know, because I'm gonna take a quick break here in a second.
It's looking pretty good. I'll be honest though, I haven't been keeping track of Dennis and Desmond's slingstone usage.
Oh, I mean I'm okay with that. There's rocks around. Okay. Like if there's slingstone ammo on here?
Yeah, it's a gold for 30.
Yeah, I mean, and those are like hand-picked, those are like nice, but like there's rocks.
You can get your own if you spend the time.
There's rocks, and those are like the smooth ones. Like sometimes the spiky ones are better. Like, but yeah, I wouldn't.
Cool.
As a player, like off table, out of character, I would never buy sling stones in a D&D campaign ever. Just like unless we were in like. I can't even say unless we were in Dark Sun or something, but if we were in Dark Sun, I would just wait for it to rain obsidian and use those. So like, I would almost never buy that. But yeah, it's if you want to keep track of it, you can. I would say like arrows more importantly, especially like special arrows. Yeah. If you have like the singing arrows that like tell you where stuff is, or flaming arrows, like special stuff like that, I would be more wary of. And just like, purchasing some bolts every now and again if you're using crossbows. But yeah, it's definitely some groups are very prickly about that kind of thing, and I'm just like, it's all right. I'm more worried about like torches and like flasks
Yeah.
of poisons and healing salves and stuff than I am about like rocks, really.
Yeah, it's more realistic anyway. Like you said, you can get them if you pick them up.
I think it's more realistic that like maybe like Dennis scoffs at buying rocks somebody else has collected because he so often has like collected like smooth
He's
stones
been
down
poor
by
his
the
whole life
river
too.
to sell for like a gold, like because like he's like pissed off that they're selling him for a gold piece because he only got like a silver for like 100 smooth stones that he turned in. Like he's like he's been getting ripped off.
Well, this is peace.
Oh, this is pace. But yeah, so yeah, give me a couple seconds here. I'm gonna take a quick break,
Yeah, me too.
and I will be right back. So that I can plug this.
Yeah, I've got copper.
So
I've got,
all of the
one
shops
flint.
here in this town were generated from Julio's RPGcove.com's DCC RPG store generator, which I found to be like really really awesome, and I honestly can't believe I've never noticed it before or like seen it before now. But they've got stuff for making like small villages, cities, towns, like metropolises for like stores that you can generate. So it is very helpful,
That's all.
and you can generate it as like for like a convention game or something, which is super super helpful for getting new players into the game, and also just having an understanding of like what should I allow my players to have access to in this scenario, or what you will. Sometimes the modules give
Yeah.
very explicit, like this is the list of things that are available. Other times, not so much. So this is a good way to kind of fill that in.
Back.
Oh, hi. Okay, so
Hi.
after spending some time there going through the tavern, or I'm sorry, after going through the marketplace and equipping yourselves however you deem necessary, the storm does eventually roll in, and that causes the people in the fishing village to they all start packing up all of their stuff and moving it back to their homes, and you can all make your way into the tavern over here for some respite from the storm.
How much is it to stay at the tavern
Um,
or the inn? I guess the tavern's the bar. The inn though, I guess depends on if we need to stay the night or not.
yeah, I mean, you could probably. It's not super nice, but you could all crash here for like a silver schmurduck.
I got us. We're good.
But yeah, so did you want to like do some carousing here at the inn, or did you just want to like get some food and some drink and listen to some bards play and then get a good night's rest before you head off for the rest of the evening?
Yeah, carouse later with old Ning. Yeah, we'll wait on the carousing and yeah, we'll just hang out, enjoy the band, and then maybe get some sleep. Wait for the
Just
storm to blow.
outlast the weather.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. Okay.
Maybe listen for some rumors.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So I was actually thinking about that. Um, Somebody tells you hear some stories that old Ning has a rival who also knows magic and actually lives somewhere in the sinking lands, not too far away from this village, but far away enough for comfort. And they live in a house that walks on like giant chicken legs. this person tells you, and it sounds completely unbelievable. And it sounds like something like, what is this person even talking about? But you have a feeling like, they could be onto something. Like, maybe there is somebody you've heard and experienced stranger things in your travels than a house walking on chicken legs. So you think, so you want to believe. But then you guys, you hear somebody shout something from outside, and then they actually duck inside the tavern and they yell fire. And people start getting up, and people are like being really really anxious at this point. Something's definitely going on. And like smoke starts to kind of like pour into the tavern from outside.
Possibly then. Oh, from outside. Well, I don't want it pouring in. Let's get on out of here.
Yeah, let's I guess follow the guy that's yelling.
Yeah, let's get out into the main area here, not in a building.
Foul smoke hangs over the small hamlet. Mingling with the dense fog and icy rain, a shout goes up, followed by cries of terror, and somewhere in the darkness a great drum begins to sound. You can hear weapons clashing. You hear people screaming in pain.
Sounds like the village is getting raided.
Yeah, the village is
Okay, guys.
being attacked.
And I'm gonna say the smoke is super thick. You're only able to see a little bit of the area around you, but the area is full of like thick smoke and embers.
Dennis, get up on my shoulders, buddy. Come on.
All right.
Let's use the smoke to hide us, I guess, and
Yeah, let's kind of stay over to the side.
let's make our way to the docks.
All right. So just as you're about to head out, a hellish light fills the night as one of the huts near you is set aflame. Moments later, a silhouette staggers free of the smoke and fog, shambling towards you through the mud and smoke. What do you do?
Like a figure on fire?
Like they're like a
they're on fire?
yeah, they're a shadowed figure. They don't appear. They're not on fire. No.
Oh.
Um,
No, let's get.
I'll yell out if they need help.
He's like, "Help me, please!" And they do get closer. You can see that it's a man at arms. Of the
Yeah,
village. He's very very badly wounded.
Yeah, I'll go up to him.
Yeah, let's grab him. Come on.
A
Tell me
massive
something.
form erupts from behind the burning hut. A large humanoid in spiked armor astride a gigantic lizard thing. The beast rider gives a roar and raises a glowing lance high, spurring its lizard on after the stumbling man.
Okay, I'm gonna let go of him and let's keep moving.
Yeah,
We're gonna
we
be
don't need him.
faster.
We're gonna, like I said,
faster
we
than
need to
that
keep
guy.
going.
Okay. I
we
need
were pulling
I
the
need initiative first though. We need to roll initiative here.
Okay, so maybe we will have to help him.
But I'm just gonna say, let's say that your group here, because this is gonna be a running battle, let's give your group an initiative, and I'm just gonna have the enemies roll initiative into your group initiative. So I'm gonna say like, whoever's the leader roll initiative. Whoever's gonna be like leading in this situation.
I think you should lead, yeah. Yeah, and your agility modifier if you have one.
And yeah, and your level because you're a warrior, and warriors get their bonus to initiative.
Okay, so just,
Initiative plus my level.
Yep.
17.
Okay. Ooh, give me a second here. So, yours gonna be 17. That's perfect. This guy The guy you were going to assist here is going to be they're with a -1. Is that 5? All right. And then I'm not sure if I should do the rider or the mount as their initiative. I'm going to say the mount. It seems like the pertinent thing here. Yeah. Nah. I'm going with the rider. I'm going both. Nah, it's the mount. Right? It's the mount, right? I'm going to go with the mount.
I mean, that's the thing trying to catch us.
Yeah, that's true. So I just need to add a turn here. And they get an 11. So you all are going to be going first. With the 17, Homeboy got a 5. They got an 11. Going in descending order, obviously. Oh, yeah, there. Now you all can see that as well. Perfect. So, yes, you all get to go first. And yeah, if you want to just break away and say, like, no, I don't want to deal with this, and just try to, like, keep moving, that is totally okay. Is that what you want to do?
No. I kind of like the running combat idea. He's already there with us, so yeah, we'll help lead him to our boat.
Okay.
Is it still good to you?
Oh, so you're gonna
Yeah,
like
we're running toward.
you're gonna like grab him and try to run away.
I thought you said it was going to be like a running
Or are we
combat.
gonna?
Right. No. Yeah. So let me describe this. It's running combat in that
Okay.
like it's the fog of war is in full effect. You don't really know what is around you. I'm gonna be throwing some tokens up that are gonna be representing things in your direct vicinity that you're aware of, but they may be shrouded in fog and shadow. But for you to get back to your boat is gonna take at least 10 rounds.
Okay.
This is a full-on siege at this point. Like you were lucky not to catch what you caught while you were in the tavern, and now you're gonna have to get out of here during the storm. Like it's gonna be ugly. Like the storm is bad enough at this point that you're dubious about being able to get out on the boat, but it is your best bet.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
So you get the first action. You're gonna try to grab him and run away.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to need a strength check because he's very weak. His initiative is much lower than yours, and you're gonna have to like try to pull him away from this approaching. It looks like a massive alligator with this like reptilian guy riding on the back of it with like this glowing spear.
Okay. Yeah. I'll do that. And can I use 2 of my fleet? Or I guess we'll see what I get first.
that sucks. So is it like a goofy Pluto type of situation where one of them is being ridden and the other one is like?
Not exactly.
So 16. And then I can add.
No, that's enough. I'm gonna say that's gonna be enough to grab this guy and drag him away, pull him up out of the mud, get him on his feet, and pull him away. And so I'm gonna say that you all can advance with this person who he says thank you. I think I'm gonna be all right. I promise I'll fight by your side. We'll get you safe to safety. We gotta go. And you all move up.
All right, don't hold us back. Do not hold us back.
He says, "Don't worry, I won't. I'll be by your side the entire time." Ooh, okay, all right. And Yeah, you as you head into the smoke and the mist and the ash and everything, you go unnoticed. You don't see any combatants for this round. You don't hear anything, and everything seems pretty all right for now. So yeah, do you want to continue moving ahead then?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're going like in between just the first that like marketplace area straight out to the dock there.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of what I assume, that you're headed in that direction.
Yeah.
Um. So as you're moving ahead, you move up another space here, and as you're coming around this corner, you notice that one of these things that was riding on the crocodile before with their lance, now it's this one's not on the crocodile, but it has like it does have the spear. And it has 7 of the villagers up against a wall of a burning building, like right in front of you.
Oh hell to the no. I'm
Can I
gonna.
try
It's
and
just
sneak
one of
up on
them.
it and bash him? Does it notice us?
It doesn't seem to directly notice you. It seems to be threatening these villagers.
Well, I'd rather attempt to.
You wanna try
Yeah, I
and
want to try and
backstab it?
backstab it.
Okay.
I can do a harder hit.
Say if not, I'm gonna
Yeah, give me
do something.
an attack roll, a sneak attack, a backstab.
Backstab.
Plus 10 on there. Alright.
What did you get all day?
I've got a 12 all day, but I've got 2 fleeting luck.
Wait, you have a 12 all day?
Yeah.
I think that hits.
Oh, nice.
Yes, that hits. So yeah, even with the 2, you hit. You crazy bastard. So yeah, roll. What do you roll? What kind of crit table are you rolling on now?
That would be table 2, but a D14.
All right, hit me with that.
Incredible.
And what are you attacking with?
The Garrote.
The Garrote. Okay. And you'll have to tell me what you... Oh, actually, I can see it over here.
You can?
A 12?
Yeah, 12.
Savage Strike. So, if you don't kill them outright, they're potentially gonna faint from pain. I'll roll that here behind the scenes.
Okay, so there's 3d4 then.
Okay, so yeah, this thing, it's kind of weird, but you get behind it, and you start choking it out, and you notice that its face is elongated into this like beak that makes up the front of its head as you're choking out. You do kill it completely, and the 7 villagers run away, and they run past you, and as they run past you, you kind of like look behind you. And you notice that your little man-at-arms friend has disappeared off into the crowd.
So he didn't end up helping us.
Loser.
We saved him for nothing. Wow, what a loser. Okay.
I guess let's keep making our way out of here.
All right, so you take another step then towards. Oh we'll say.
Let me loot this body. Is there anything
Oh,
on him? Has he got
yeah!
any
Oh
money on
yeah,
him?
can we take
He's-
that shiny spear?
He does have a shiny spear, absolutely, with a
He's got
glowing
that.
green tip.
Yeah. He should get that checked out.
And here, I'll let you know what kind of damage this thing's gonna do, if I can.
Does he have pockets? Does he have crocodilian pockets?
I think
Pockets,
that's where they keep the candidates.
So in addition to the greenstone lance, they have a suit of armor made from cured hide. It's definitely scaled. It's some kind of gator hide. The large spiked armor functions like banded mail plus 6 AC with the same armor check minus 6 fumble dice D16. Movement penalty minus 5 feet. Finally, the Croc Knight wears a trio of golden nuggets strung on a leather strap around its neck, each worth 25 gold pieces.
Oh wow.
Um,
That's some money.
Right, let me get that necklace.
No, the armor's too
Let me
heavy.
get the
The
nuggies.
greenstone lance is a powerful weapon in the right hands. In addition to being used as a weapon plus 3 to attack, 1d12 plus 3 damage, shatters on a critical hit or fumble. The shard at the tip can also be used to fuel spell burn, a fact which spellcasters and PCs of similar backgrounds immediately recognize. Any caster wielding a lance, wizard, elf, or cleric can use it to add 1 dice to any single spell check. Using the shard to enhance the spell burn instantly destroys the lance.
Yeah, I'll give that to Desmond.
Alright, so that was that. We'll see. 7. The wind whips up, blowing a dense cloud of smoke and crackling embers over you. A nearby hut catches fire. So, this hut,
Give that to Desi.
yeah, this hut right here is completely caught on fire now, as the embers from this hut have blown over that way.
We'll stay closer to the one that was already on fire then.
I think we just need to stay like in between them or whatever and kind of move and
Yeah.
go. Okay, that's cool. Yes.
Okay, so yeah, you're gonna keep moving. Ooh, you stumble across the body of a slain Croc Knight. The armor has been ruined, but the corpse still clutches a lance tipped by a green shard.
Yeah. No, we'll take that. Yeah.
Okay.
You said it was a D6 plus a D8? Or did I hear that wrong?
Go ahead and pick that one up too.
Yeah, the spear does, it's a +3 to attack.
Okay.
It's a D12 plus 3 damage, yeah.
Plus 3.
And so you're about halfway to the shore now, just about by your bearings, your battle bearings that you've got. Oof. Alright, I got some dice to roll here. "15 Beakmen are running towards you in pursuit of a measly 5 villagers. And they're running up through the marketplace. They're running towards you. What do you do?
Can my hide in shadows work for the group since we're group initiative, or?
Yes, I can say that you can attempt to help the group hide in shadows, and this is a very chaotic scenario. So, yeah, you could potentially try to assist the group in like moving over here into the corner away from all of this and just letting them run past you.
I'm not rolling well. I got an 11 all day, but I've got a couple of spare fleeting luck.
Yeah, you have to burn at least one of them.
Okay, yeah, no, I'll go down to 1.
But like I said, they're already in pursuit. There's mist, there's fire. Like the buildings that you're now hiding in the shadows of are on fire themselves. So, I mean, it's just absolutely insane. So now you can try to like move up a little bit more as they run past you.
Yeah.
You're now a little more than halfway to where you're trying to get to. When you come across, here in the middle of the marketplace, another body of a Beakman holding, still in his dead grip, a shard spear.
Nice. Give that one to Dennis.
Yeah, Dennis can have that one. So
All
the
right.
kids have one each, and you've got one.
You get a
I've
moment.
got my flail.
You get a moment of respite here, so you have a round where you can just like kind of catch your breath for a moment. And then just as you're about to you continue on when oh wait, hold on. "13 peasants run up to you begging for your help. They're like, "Please help us! You gotta get us to safety. They're killing everybody."
Just run out into the water. Just go swim into the water. I don't know what to tell you. Listen, we're all trying to fend for ourselves. We don't know what to do. Probably don't listen to me. So just, we don't know.
There's like a big whip of wind and smoke and embers, and they just kind of like scatter, like the embers themselves to the breeze. And they're lost. Not lost, but they're gone.
I mean, maybe that's for the best. Everyone just,
Yeah,
they just scatter. Yeah.
Use the smoke to hide you.
A 2-story building collapses nearby. It folds and just collapses. I need everybody to make a reflex save to try not to be caught in a blast of blazing rubble. All right, 7 gets it. I need a DC 5 here. Who was that?
Oh no.
Help.
Was that Bouchicha?
Yes.
What's your reflex modifier?
1.
And what's your reflex save bonus?
Oh, wait. I've got ref save 1. Reflex save 1.
You're level... Wait, hold on. You're level 4?
Yeah.
That doesn't seem right. Something feels off. I could be wrong, though. Let me take a look.
Okay.
Take a look. It's in a book.
Yeah, I don't know if I've had
I thought I got her up to
change
date,
that.
but I might have missed something.
Reflex is going to be... Yeah, reflex is +2. Yes, reflex is +2. So you got all day. You got a 3, 4, 5, 6. So that does pass. Do any of the others fail? I guess
Oh, we gotta.
Dennis doesn't have to roll, but because he's on your shoulders. But Desi
He's
has
on
to roll.
me.
Yeah, Desi has to roll because he's not on your shoulders.
He makes it.
Okay, yeah, perfect. All right, yeah. So you all make it as this building's like completely crumbling down. I mean, the whole town is coming in around you. And you hear there's somebody standing at this hut right here, who calls out to you. It's this guy. It was a guy who was selling fish at the market. He's like, "Here, come in here, please."
You realize all the buildings are catching on fire. Wet in there?
He's like,
We'll run over there.
"No, there's nearly 30 of us in here. Where there's refuge. This building's not on fire. We're close enough to the coast. It's gonna be okay."
Get the fuck out of there! What are you doing?
We're fortifying it.
Sandwiches.
It's the only way.
Your buildings are collapsing. You guys need to get out of there.
And he's like, "Bah!" And he shuts the door, and you could just barely hear them like pushing something in front of the door to block the invaders from getting in. And you continue moving. You're almost there now. When you notice that there's some peasants here at the foot of the dock. There's an older one and like several younger ones, and they've got like pitchforks and spears, and they like move towards you, and they start shouting at you like threateningly.
Everyone needs to get out of here. Why are you guarding the docks like this?
You need to go. You need to run.
Oh, and then they seem to realize that you're not one of these creatures, and then they rush away, into
it's the spears. They're seeing the glows. Okay.
You break free of the chaos to the sandy beach at the lake's edge. Everything, the village, the breaking waters, your companions, is cast in a sickly green light. A squat man, his oversized skull, pulsing with power, stands at the water's edge.
You, sir, what are you doing?
Well, hold on. Let me continue here. Curiously, the squat man is entirely devoid of color, appearing like a sharply defined shadow cast against the wall of a cave. The little man grasps a stone-tipped rod, still devoid of color, and raises it to the dark heavens. A distant speck pierces the rolling waves. The speck grows larger as it draws near, breaking free from the water. With a roar, the speck grows into a tower, erupting from the water and eclipsing the night sky. Water courses down the side of the stone tower in showering rivulets of mud and silt. The towering monument rises to the shore's edge, the peak of the steel blazing with emerald light, turning night to day. A single entrance, a gaping maw, stands open to the world, dribbling sludge down the stone face. The tower shudders to a stop at the water's edge. The world is silent for one terrible moment, and then the maw vomits a horde of green-beaked men onto the beach.
Well, shit. Looks like we're not getting out on the boat. Time to fight.
Yeah. Do we go after the guy that's summoning the tower
Well, I
thing?
mean, the tower's already up now.
Yeah, so let me,
I think we've got bigger problems.
Did the tower go back down before? How did these...
No, the tower came up out of the ocean, and then these guys came out, and now they're on the beach.
forming? So did this already happen?
Yeah, here let me just reveal the rest of the map here, and I will describe exactly what went down. So, if you look here on the map, you can see the starting point of the obelisk. That is where the tower first rose up out of the water, but then it actually came towards here, and it is currently up on the shore. I'm going to put a shape on the map right now to kind of give you an idea. Oops. But yeah, it is moved up, and now they have it rose up out of the water, it moved up towards the shore. It has a singular entrance, and from this entrance it looks like this shadow dude with a shadow spear has called forth like another horde of these beakmen and their alligators to ride off into this village. And there's even more fires that burst up around you. That closest building that they were all saying was going to be safe is now on fire, and people are pouring out of it and being run down by this horde of alligator beakmen that's pouring out of this chamber, out of the, out of this massive citadel that has sprung up out of the water.
Okay. Yeah.
But
Plans have changed.
yeah, you all have kind of like laid low here over by the dock, and they haven't necessarily seen you yet. We'll say that you're legitimately like just you're crouching on the other side of this dock, kind of like watching all of this unfold from underneath of the pier, as it's on the tide is out right now, so you have a little bit of space here to hide for now.
Are they continuously pouring out, or
No, it's not an
are there
endless.
breaks?
Yeah, it's not an endless stream. They've headed out into the village at this point.
Okay. Well, do you want to take our chance now that they've poured out, and kind of try and hit it?
Yeah, I guess we can try and hit to the tower here.
Yeah.
Maybe try and get Desmond to throw a bigify on you before we go right in.
Bigify me, does he?
All right, yeah. Hit me with a roll for that. I got the book somewhere.
4, and should I have him use his crystal? I guess, do you have to do that before?
Yeah, you do have to do that before. It's up to you what
Okay.
you want to do.
No, that's fine. Let me look at the bill here and see when that. Bigify, bigify. Yeah. 18. Plus 2. Yeah. Go ahead and use my other fleeting, and then one of Desmond's. So we'll pop to 2 to get to 18 total.
Okay, so that's what you got for the roll was an 18.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So that's a +2 bonus to attacks and damage and a armor class due to greater size and strength. Bouchicha increases in size by 50%.
I'm big. Call me Big Chicha.
All right. And so who else has? Did you use the? Did you use the? You did use the
No,
spear.
just luck.
No. Okay. So you didn't use the thing. You just used luck. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Perfect. Good to know. All right. So yeah. What's the plan of attack here? What are you gonna do? There is still this guy. This kind of like bulbous head squat dude here.
Is he like on top of the tower? Is he in front of it?
He's in front of
Where's
it.
he at?
Yeah. No. This is the tower is the big black square on the map.
Okay. I guess I'll hide in shadows and then you charge him. That way I can get a sneak attack while you're doing a charge attack.
Charging
Yeah.
with my flail.
All
Yeah.
right. Yeah, I think that's a good plan.
Okay.
Bouchicha could get his attention with a charge while I'll sneak in and do a sneak attack.
Okay. And Bouchicha, what are you attacking with?
My flail. I'm gonna just try and bash him on that bulbous head when I run in.
Okay. And what are you going to be attacking with, Olsolva?
I'm going to go with the Garrote, and then I guess the boys can go with the Lances.
Okay. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to say that I'll give you all surprise on this one. I'll give you all surprise. But yeah, if you want to go ahead and just go in the order that you said, so Bouchicha, then Osolva, and then the two boys.
Yeah.
I guess I'll say I took Dennis off of me.
Okay. Yeah, totally. That's fine also. Or you could have, Dennis could make a mounted attack.
An attack well while he's on. Oh my god, a mounted attack. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's a thing in the game.
What?
Yeah, it's in the combat
What?
section.
We might roll with
I mean, she's big enough.
I'm big enough. He's under 10. He could probably weigh, what, maybe 60 pounds, I want to say.
Yeah, let me see if I can. I've never used it. It's never happened. It's never happened in one of my games. But
Listen.
I got it
who's
in here.
first?
It's in here.
What did we say? He's like 7?
Yeah, he's like 8 or 9. He's probably closer to like 10. He's probably like a tween. Mounted combat. Here we go.
Okay.
A mounted character automatically receives +1 armor class bonus when fighting an unmounted opponent.
Eight years old, 56 pounds.
I mean, these rules are like written to imply that the rider is riding a horse. So I would say a lot of this stuff about like what to roll when your horse gets spooked doesn't really apply in this situation. But what I'm seeing is that they get to go when you go, and that you're kind of the one setting what was it? You have a 17 on your initiative, so, and you're also doing a surprise round here, so you're definitely going to go first, and they're going to get to go as well.
Okay. Alright. Level, so I'm D20 plus D6?
Mm-hmm.
Plus 5, or...
D20 plus a D6 plus your strength? Yeah, wait, hold on. It's strength, then it's you have your luck is at +2, and you're using your flail, and then you also get... So it's +2 for your flail, and then it's +2 for your crit, right? Your lucky sign, or is that did we?
That's my lucky.
Or was that no? That your lucky sign is only with your starting weapon, right? That's what it
No,
was.
and I lost.
Yeah.
I lost that.
Well, it was like
What?
I don't know exactly what your starting weapon was, but actually no, your starting weapon was your flail because you started at first level.
I started with a flail.
Yeah, your background
Trickle boy.
background is gladiator, so actually that does stack. Ah, God, that's fucked up though. So I can't stop that. So that's a +4 at this point. because it's your
Okay.
lucky weapon, and you have that thing from your lucky roll. So +4 plus what's your strength is +2.
My strength is no +1.
Okay, so yeah, this is gonna be 5. A D20 plus a D6 plus 5.
Okay, that's what I had.
All right,
And
yeah.
then +2 from enlarge as well.
And then +2 from enlarge. 5, 6, 7. Okay, great. All right, all right.
6, 7. Okay. Here we go. New one.
Oh, and that Desmond roll is
Oh!
Olsolva.
Holy shit.
That Desmond roll there is for Osolva's Garrote as well.
Okay.
But yeah,
Does
we
that
get
matter? But does that
we
matter?
get +2 now. Thanks for the luck.
So you
Don't
all
forget to
you
add
move you both move in. It's pretty seamless. It's pretty much completely on the money. I mean, you two have it figured out in your head, like jazz musicians, like you know how this is gonna go before you even do it. And you just like you see it like coming together, and then it just the crescendo happens at the same time, where you come up behind this bulbous headed, pointy eared thing with your garrote, and you start pulling on the neck just as Bouchicha swings and is going to connect with the flail. And this thing is just completely surprised. It jumps in the moment, and you are both very shocked when your weapons go right through it. Your weapons just pass completely through it. It distorts briefly, no effect
So
whatsoever.
it's just a hologram.
Roll
It's
Dennis.
just a
Roll for
hologram type of
Dennis.
thing.
Yeah. You roll Dennis, I'll roll Desmond.
Oh, okay. Denny.
And they get
Yeah.
+3 on their attacks with the spears.
+3.
+3 with other attacks with the spears, as well as a because it's a mounted attack. Oh no, yeah, they don't get a bonus for the mounted attack. But no, it was a charge attack, right?
But yeah, I was charging with Dennis on me. So
That would
yeah.
have been another like +1 to your attack. So what? Yeah. So then Dennis gets another plus. He gets
Okay.
+4.
+4.
Yeah,
Got it.
that's what it was.
Come on, Denny. Ooh, Dennis. We're working on it, Dennis.
Not quite. What about Desi? What's Desi got?
Let's see here. Okay.
Okay. So Desi makes contact with this glowing tipped spear, and the thing completely disappears. It just completely is just dispelled. It's gone. It happens almost instantaneously. But it happens after like it was like this very like oh shit moment where all of your weapons pass through it. Dennis couldn't quite connect with his weapon, and then just as this thing starts to like make some arcane gestures and black energy is crackling around its hands, Desi comes in and just with the spear, and it's gone. It just disappears.
That's Snake
Okay.
for you.
Anytime. So yeah, this
That
thing
was
is
crazy. Good job.
this thing is dispelled now.
It's my second nat 20 tonight.
Do any
Oh yeah, so you each
Did you
receive
do
another 2 fleeting luck.
Yes.
I guess are we safe to check out this tower?
Yeah, absolutely.
Or should we go and try and save these villagers? What do you want to do?
Be honest.
I mean, you're
mean,
neutral. I'm
we
chaotic, so I don't
tried.
care. You're
What?
neutral. I'm chaotic, so I don't really care.
I'm neutral, and that's how I feel about it. I mean, like, they're stupid enough to be, like, staying in these
all
buildings and
catching on
whatnot. We
fire.
tried to help them. We told them, you know, we helped them enough, I feel. Let's tower it up.
All right, it's like 100 feet tall. above the tiny huts below. It's definitely towering. I mean, you get a vertigo looking up at it. It's all black. It's this weird black obelisk, but it has an even blacker entrance that you can see ahead of you.
Is the entrance, like, is there a staircase up or it's at the bottom here?
It's at the... What?
Never mind. Never mind.
Yeah, wait, what?
There's this entrance at the bottom here where we're at,
Should we
right?
go tell
Yes.
Ning about this? He's kind of nearby, or should we just go ahead and hit the
He's a few days away at this point, and the storm is... I should mention the storm is still going.
And the storm, yeah.
No, yeah, tower power.
Tower
Alright.
power.
All right, welcome to the obelisk, which is completely going to be blacked out for now, but we'll reveal it as we go, and I will keep cutting back to this map just so you get a good idea of like what it is. Where?
Is that bulbous boy?
Yeah, that's what he looked like. That's Bulbous Boy. That's one of the Beakmen there. There's several Beakmen here on this drawing, so I wanted to cut to this to like give you an idea. There's the entrance there at the very, very bottom, and I will slowly reveal more and more of this as we go. But we'll be using this map for playing, and that's what the that's the entrance that is kind of like opened up here in front of you. And there is a stairway. There's a stairway there leading up. The gaping stone maw opens into a large cavern. Black mud drips from the ceiling and crawls down the walls, pooling on the floor. The stink of black rot chokes your lungs, and the constant rain of dripping sludge echoes through the still chamber.
Get your torches out, boys.
I got a candle.
I guess, do you want to approach first, Bouchicha?
Yeah, I'll go first.
All right. So yeah, you all remember how to drag your characters onto the playmat. I can also do it, I think.
Sheet and dragging it.
There we go. Oops. Alright, so you make your way into this chamber. It's covered in muck and mire. Everything's dripping. It's a 5, 10. Each one of these squares is 5 feet. I'll just say that. So it's 20 by 30.
And that's all we can see with our candles lit.
Yeah, you got your candles lit. This is all that you see so far, just from like a visual inspection. But I'll let you all make a turn here.
I'm gonna walk over here to the right a little bit by where Dennis is. Will my candle light it more?
Yeah. So yeah, the walls are like completely dripping with all this like black sludge is like constantly dripping down the wall here.
Gross.
And yeah, you go over here with your what will you have your just a candle that's glowing?
Yeah.
Okay. Does anybody else do anything?
Did you want?
Well, Desmond and Dennis have torches, and I'm just gonna follow Bouchicha's lead.
And I'll say the spears also give off a decent amount of light as well.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so are you all crowding over here in this side of the room?
Yeah, Bouchicha's gonna take the lead. We'll just kind of all
Okay.
stick together.
Yeah, no, that's perfect. And as a matter of fact, as Dennis and Desmond get closer with their spears, a doorway is revealed that opens its way up in the wall here.
Cool.
It just magically just kind of like opens on up. And you hear something like kind of like bubbling beyond.
I guess we'll go that way
I'm
with
gonna
Bouchicha
go.
in the lead.
Yeah, I'm gonna go through the bubbling butthole door.
Okay. The wide-mouthed oval chamber is lit by a luminescent pool of glowing slime. Partially submerged in the ooze are dozens of white sacks, seemingly spun from light itself. A low, dull hum can be heard vibrating in your very bones and on the walls and floors.
I don't know about this, guys.
Seems okay for now. I guess we can keep moving.
Do you think
I
it's
don't
safe to
know.
walk through?
Throw something in it. Do we see any debris or anything nearby we can toss in it?
Like a twig or anything?
Are you there?
Oh God, I'm sorry, I was muted. Yes.
You're
So yeah, you have rocks galore. There are some rocks laying around, and also your characters have some rocks from having slings, as mentioned earlier. And yeah, if you wanted to throw a rock into the pool, what you notice initially is that it floats on the surface before slowly sinking into this thick ooze.
Floats on
So
the
it's kind of
surface.
thick. Maybe if we move quick, we could kind of hop across.
Yeah, if we hurried maybe to that first
Yeah, and go
hallway
left.
area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm a little bit quicker on my feet. I guess I'll try going first.
Okay. Give me a climb. I'm gonna call this climb sheer surface. I can't think of like what would running on a non-Newtonian liquid. What would the check be for that? It's gotta be some kind of
Jesus, Jack.
yeah, like not quite. It's just slightly easier. But yeah, climb. Give me a climb check. Dex, definitely Dex base.
6 all day. It's 13 all day.
13 all day. Okay, so where are you? Where are you trying to run to here? There are two kind of.
To the first one there.
Go ahead and put your character on that. All right, cool. So yeah, there are these like I said, like floating, glowing sacks. They have something in them, and as you run across, you notice that there are like kind of these glowing. At least three of these large glowing stones that are illuminating this viscous liquid from the bottom of the pool.
Oh wow. Can I search to see if there's some sort of way to drain it, if there's like a hole or anything that I can visually see? Maybe digging around in there.
Yeah, no, not that you can visually see. It's too
Okay.
you notice that there's like, oh, this isn't you just kind of like get a good enough idea to tell that like it's not this viscous goo that you're running on top of that's glowing, and especially running on top of it allows you to kind of like see through it in a way that you're like moving past it. You see that there are at least 3 large sources of light. You imagine they're kind of like glowing stones, maybe magical rubies or gems or something in the bottom of the pool that are causing it to glow the color that it's glowing.
I'll pass the information to the group.
Okay. Make an intelligence check also.
Not very smart right now. I got a 3 all day with that.
Okay, yeah. No, you don't notice anything. You're just like, huh, weird. All right, so yeah. Who else wants to brave this passage?
Can I, like, go down and barely
Yeah,
touch
try
my
and
little baby
sink,
pinky finger on it? Just to see if it hurts or anything?
Yes, and the it is a harmless viscous goo.
Harmless. Okay.
Mostly harmless, at least as far as like, touching your finger into it.
Yeah.
Can you pull your finger out?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, Bouchicha, there's some stones in there if you want to reach in and grab them on your way over.
I mean, they're in the bottom of you'd have to like swim down there.
Oh, okay. How deep are we talking?
Oh, it's pretty deep. It's at least 8 feet deep.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I'm twice my size now, though.
Yeah,
so
that's true. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
yeah, that would make me more than 8 feet.
If you wanted to describe to me how you want to do this, we can totally do it.
Reach down and grab one on your way over if you want.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm like walking over it and I just
I mean, it's viscous.
Are they like fixated in? Are the stones like fixated in? Like, could I like potentially kick it like as I'm walking to the other side?
Well, it's there at the bottom of the pool. So what Olsolva did, she ran across the surface because it's so viscous. You would be sinking down into it and wading through this pool that has all of these kind of like bulbous things floating in it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna reach down and try and grab one.
Okay.
I'm sinking down in, and I'm more than 8 feet deep, or 8 feet tall at this point.
Give me an agility check just to see if you disturbed any. Actually, it's a luck check at this point because you didn't say you were trying to be careful not to disturb anything. So yeah, give me a luck check real fast.
Yeah, my luck's pretty high. Passed.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so you get over there, and yeah, it looks like they are set in the rock below.
Okay, so I couldn't pull it out. It was stuck
No,
down into it.
you could potentially pull it out. It was just going to be a little bit difficult, and it looks like these are the same kind of greenstone shards that were tipping the spears.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, is it gonna take me like using something to get it out, or could I just use my strength alone because I'm a boss-ass bitch?
Yeah, you could use just strength alone, absolutely.
Alright, let me give this a go. Get an extra +1 because of the... Oh, I get a +2. Oh, okay. Okay, just kidding. Well, let's try this anyway. That's a 19.
Okay. As you pull one of the shards free, all 3 of them detonate, causing you 3d5 damage, which is getting rolled right now. 13 points of damage to you, and all of anything else that was in this pool itself, as there's like this kind of like magical resonance throughout the entire pool, and a bunch of these, like, the glowing in the pool stops, and it just turns into like this kind of like disgusting smelling like mire as these like bizarre sacks start floating to the top. And as they float to the top, they start to kind of deflate, and you notice that there's like something inside of them.
Oh, hell no. Are these egg sacs? You know what? I'm just gonna go with my instinct and think that these are egg sac type of things, and I think I'm gonna hit one.
Okay. So yeah, you move your character to the middle of the pool real fast.
But yeah, because I'm in there, sorry.
No worries. As you hit this egg sac, it tears, and out kind of like flops this like malformed beak person. Only like the beak isn't fully formed, and it's more person than beak person. You realize that they're not quite egg sacs, but that Beakmen are born out of them, but that people
sac.
go into them.
Oh god, it's a more fucked up cocoon.
It's like killer clowns from outer space. Well, good job.
Yeah. Are these people like far gone at this point?
Yeah,
Should
are
we
they
try and
mushy?
help them? Yeah, are they like...
Oh, they're all dead at this point after the 3d5 damage.
Oh, whoops. Whoops. Okay, so I didn't need to hit it. They're all dead. They're not gonna come after us.
Right.
Well, at least we know. The more
Okay,
you know.
yeah, at least we know that there's a weird something going on here.
Unfortunately, the sound of that resonance happening does also, you know, let's just say you're not alone here. Give me just a moment. And yeah, the Beakmen start coming down the stairs. What do you do? I'm gonna have you all roll initiative at this point.
Well. I didn't know it was low. Whatever. Dennis is...
There we go. Out of turn. Hold on to your numbers for me real fast, but you know, keep your numbers. You gotta keep those numbers. So I'm gonna roll these Beakmen. All right.
Version of Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Bill.
Giant
What's wrong with Bill?
rat.
You know he's from Seattle.
Beakmen.
Oh, Beakmen? No. Bill Nye.
You don't remember that?
I do remember Beakman's World, though. Yes.
Okay.
That was like one of my friends from school's uncle, apparently.
We don't talk about that, friend. We do not.
Oh shit! Never mind. Long story short, we don't talk about that friend. Olsolva, what was your initiative?
2. Same for Desmond.
2?
Yes.
Were they natural? Oh, they were natural ones.
Yeah, natural ones, yeah. We are not doing great, but at least it's on an ish.
Yeah. All right. Bouchicha. What was your initiative? And you do add your level to this. Is it on here? Oh, and did you add your agility too?
I don't have an agility modifier.
Okay, cool, perfect. So you have a 12, and what was Dennis's? Sorry, it's 18.
Den 18.
All right, it's all.
I didn't add his level. Oh, whoops.
Okay, so one of them's gonna go first, and it's this one with a spear. And they're coming down for Osolva, and they're going to roll a d20 plus 1. Does a 13 hit? Or wait, I'm sorry. Plus 1, but they're using... They have one of those green tip spears.
Oh, bullshit.
They do!
But yeah, no, then that hits.
Okay.
If it's a 16.
If it's... Yeah, it's a 16, yeah. And it's it does a d8 plus 3 damage with that. The other one's got... What is that? A little... Looks like a man catcher, actually. That's gross. Yeah. So that's a man catcher on that. The other one, but yeah, they all have different weapons. But this is the only one that has the spear, and they ended up rolling the highest initiative. D12 plus 3. Oof, 14 damage. How are you looking?
Rough. But alive.
Okay. Well, that is good. So that was the first turn. It's now Dennis's turn. And then it will be Bouchicha's turn, followed by the Beakman with the man catcher and the dagger, and then the Beakman with the axe, or yeah, it looks like an axe thing, and then the Beakman with the sword. And these are just unarmored Beakmen spilling down here. But yeah, what does Dennis do?
I don't think Dennis can hit from over here where I'm at. So I think Dennis is gonna have to like ready that the spear maybe and like run over here.
Dennis could try to run over there on top of the water if they can get an agility check of at least 10.
Okay, let's try it. Does Dennis have any agility modifiers? Probably not.
I don't think so, no.
No. Okay. Alright. Dennis is what it is, buddy. Let's go.
Yeah.
It's an 11.
Yeah.
Alright.
That does it. So Dennis runs up, and Dennis can try to attack with that with their spear there. Go ahead and roll to Dennis.
+3?
Yeah. Well, plus Dennis is a warrior, right? So Dennis gets a mighty deed of what is it? A D. Dennis is level 1 or level 2.
Is Dennis level 1 or 2?
I think you all leveled up last time. I think he's level.
Yeah.
I think he's level 2 now. So he gets a D4 to this, a D20 plus a D4 plus 3.
Yeah. $14.
14 hits. Go ahead and roll damage as a D12 plus 3. Oh, it's dead.
15.
It is dead. It is laid low by Dennis.
Great job, Dennis.
Laid low by the likes of Dennis. I'll shrink it down too. There we go. There we go. There's a dead one. Boom. And let's see, you two are both kind of on top of each other a little bit here. Boom. So that's where you all are. There's still more of these things on the stairway coming down Bouchicha. What are you gonna do? It's your turn.
Trudge through the stuff through, yeah.
Yep.
Trudge attack.
You move at half speed, but you can't charge, but you can move at half speed. So this is gonna be a 10, 20, and then 5, 10. So yeah, you could move up there. You could definitely move up there, and then even ready an action to attack when somebody gets in your range.
Okay, yeah.
If you did you want to move up to where the dead one was, or even like us? If you actually,
Yeah, that's why I want to move in front of both of them.
perfect.
And move up here.
Yep. All right, and then did you want to ready an action?
I'm gonna ready my flail for this next one that's coming.
Okay, because it's coming. It's coming right now, and it steps forward, and you may now attack. Because it steps forward to try to attack, but you're ready for it.
6, 5, 7.
Yes. D20 plus a D6 plus 7.
Please.
Oh no! Double crit! Double crit!
Holy shit.
You got the maximum mighty deed, and you rolled a natural 20. And you're attacking with your favorite weapon. So,
And lizard pie.
oh man, and you get a +2 to your critical dice as well because of your luck score. So go ahead and roll on the crit table. Tell me what crit table you're gonna.
Plus
Yeah, which? Oh, and God, your crit dice went up too, didn't it?
the D20 now.
Jeez.
So D20 on crit table 4.
All right, roll that. +2. Remember, it's +2.
There we go.
18
18.
on crit table 4. Warriors of level 4 and 5. Oh, levels of level 3 to 4 warriors. Here we go. You got 16, 17, 18. Frontal lobotomy. Inflict an extra D12 damage with this strike, and the foe must make a fortitude save or suffer amnesia. I don't think that this is going to incur a fortitude save. So yeah, I'm not even gonna make you roll damage for this one.
Oh, okay. That extra D12 sounded so juicy, though.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, I'm actually curious as to see what kind of damage you're rolling here.
Okay, so what? I roll D6 plus a D12 now?
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, wait. No. It's a D12 plus 13. So you rolled a 1, you got 14 damage, which this thing has 4 hit points, so you just absolutely decimate it. Not decimate, but annihilate it? Annihilate it. Yeah, you annihilate this thing. You anomalize it. You atomize its brain.
Perfect. The frontal lobotomy really got me. I love that.
Yeah. I love all the crit names. And now it's these two are gonna move in. And they're gonna both try to attack you. And one of them's got what do they have here? One of them has a sword and one of them has an axe. And they each get, I think it's a D20 plus 1. Just to melee, they're not using one of the magic weapons. So one of them gets an 8, the other one gets a 9. Neither of them hit you. They did their best, and now it's Desi's turn. I'm gonna do Desi and then Osolva.
I guess I'll have Desmond try and go for Bigify on Osolva.
Okay. So Desi's gonna have to move over that way. 5,
Yeah.
10, 15. Yes. So I'm gonna need the agility check.
Oh, okay. Do that first. It's a 9. So we'll burn luck.
I don't think.
Yeah, burn 1 point of luck. You need a 10.
Yeah. And we got 3 more to add. Should the need arise. Oh, but that's a 19 to 23. Let's see what the... So 1 more. So we'll spend the 1 luck for 24. So I can triple in size and be giant and get a +6 to attack and AC. Oh, but if he gets 20... So, yeah, no, we'll do that. We'll spend all the fleeting luck. And... what's his regular luck? Okay. Good. Alright, so... he gets a 28 then, so we can do up to 3 targets. So... we'll get Olsolva, Desmond, and yeah, I guess we'll get them too. Yeah, Olsolva, Desmond, and Dennis to all get bonuses.
Okay.
No. Dennis, we'll give it to Bouchicha instead. So you get an extra plus 20 hit points, plus 6 to AC attack and damage, and yeah, that goes for you, me, and plus 6 now to your AC attack and damage. But that doesn't stack with that other 2, so just forget about that. So an extra 20. Okay, cool. Hell yeah.
Okay. And then what does Olsolva do on their turn?
Let's see, I've got hit points now. That thing's in front of me. I'm gonna go for a spear attack with the glowy spear.
Okay.
Let's just plus 10 all day. 14, so 24.
24 absolutely hits.
Damage.
Radical. All right. That one is laid out. That was the one with the axe here in front. I'll shrink him down. So this one's the only one left in this hallway currently at the end of that turn. But wait, there's more. As this one is like still down here, two more push in. And Olsolva, you're kind of up in the fray here at this point, so I'll put you, you and Bouchicha kind of like standing side by side here. And brings the total number of active battle participants here up to 3 enemies and two of you. Dennis and Desmond are also like right on top of each other. I'm gonna like boop boop. There you go. With two targets, so I'm gonna roll 3. Well, 2 of them are attacking because 2 of them rolled 18s. So I'm gonna have them roll 2d2s. Who wants to be 1? Who wants to be 2?
I'll be 2.
Okay.
But if they rolled 18s, neither one of them hit us.
Why is it taking so long? Oh, there it is. Okay. 1 on both. So yeah, they're both going to attack Bouchicha, and they have to get an 18 to hit.
No, they have to get a 20 for me, and it should be higher than that. You have a +6 to your AC.
You can +6 then.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see if anybody crits.
They're 24 to Bouchicha.
No, neither. Both get 3s, so they both miss. But they're choking this hallway at this point. It's now Dennis's turn, followed by Bouchicha.
Dennis is behind both of us. Ooh, Dennis is gonna crouch down underneath of my legs and use the sling between my legs. Maybe and try and like sling. I mean,
Maybe.
Might be better for him to do it from back there. I don't know.
yeah, I don't know either. I think Dennis just kind of needs to. Yeah, let Dennis just chill.
I mean, does Dennis have it? Dennis could just. I think it's more likely that Dennis would spear, you know, than because you need a lot of room to use a sling. You have to whip it over your head, you know.
Yeah,
A spear
I
you.
do it between my legs.
Yeah, he could crouch
yeah,
down
I
and
mean-
use the spear, which he gets a +3 to attack on.
Yeah, let's do that, but you know, between us or whatever, they might not see it coming.
Yeah, let's give it a shot. It's a D. What they got? A D20 plus a D4 plus 3.
It's a 14 for Dennis.
That actually does hit.
Hell yeah. 12 plus.
So that one's been taken down. There's just these 2 with swords now.
I need to roll for damage.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Yeah, sorry. Roll for damage. These things do not have a whole lot of hit points, though. Be warned.
14.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Dennis absolutely just destroys one of these things. Doesn't crit, so the shard stays intact. Now it is Bouchicha. It's your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna flail him.
All right.
6 plus 7.
Oof. Yeah, go ahead and roll damage for that. That's going to be
It would have still been
9 plus 9. Damage plus 9? That's crazy.
d6 plus. So just 9?
No, d6 plus 9. Yeah, whatever your damage is plus 9, but that's still... Yeah. Yeah, that's 12 damage. You kill it. You kill that one. Now there's only... That one's dead too. Yeah, there's only one active one in this hallway currently. But after you end your turn, 2 more push in. One with an axe, and yet another one with one of those deadly-looking spear things. Ooh. So I'm gonna say I'll do the axe one first, and I'm gonna roll a. I'm gonna roll the D2. I'm gonna say that. Dennis like just quick attacked and then pulled back, and was it was a kind of a sneak attack from the side.
Yeah, we always tell him, he's got to stay safe. He's a little baby.
Oh, that should be a D20 plus 1. It still misses. The one with the axe comes up, tries to get Bouchicha, doesn't pull it together. This one's gonna go after Olsolva though, and this one is the one with the spear.
Oh no.
Does a 23 hit?
I believe so. Let me check here. 6. And I don't think I have any bonus there. So yeah, no, that hits.
Eight damage. How do you feel? How are you doing?
I've got an extra 20 hit points from the enlarge.
That's right. Are you dead after the enlarge wears off, though?
No.
Cool. All right. Good to know. Good to be aware of. But yeah, that was that one, and the other one. That was both of them. So now it is Desi's turn.
I guess we'll have him do what Dennis just did and do a quick attack and step back.
Okay.
The spear.
Oh yeah. Give it a shot.
That's an 11.
An 11 does actually hit.
Oh, okay.
Wow, crazy. I can't believe that. I actually can't believe that hits. So I'm gonna say it's I'm gonna say it's
17 damage.
17 damage. Alright, that one's dead and out of initiative count. So now we are back up to Olsolva. It is your turn. There are 2 left in front of you.
2 there. Yeah, I'll make a. I guess maybe if I crit, but it'd probably explode.
Oh yeah, if you crit on one, would it explode before it hit the other?
Yeah, no, I'll just stick with. It's a good point that I've gotten lucky so far. Maybe I should do a short sword attack. No, I like the spear. Let's see what happens. Plus 9. Oh wait, plus 11. I keep forgetting about my plus 2 to attack. $25.
25 hits, roll damage.
Oh, nice. 21 damage.
Alright, I'm gonna say that gets the one. That gets the other one with the spear.
Cool. Impaled.
So there are a couple of dropped spears here in this chamber of the glowing shard variety. And then there's one more left, but it looks like it's going to be Dennis's turn.
Dennis is gonna... Should Dennis try a charge attack?
Dennis can give it a try. No other way to really get through this kind of terrain in that kind of turn other than charging, I would say.
He's a learning warrior, and he needs to, yeah. I mean, it's the last one standing. You know what? I got this!
I got it! Let's go!
Alright. Plus D4 plus adding plus, okay. 21!
21 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
4 plus 3. 12 plus 3.
Oh, I think it's 12 plus 3, yeah.
Yeah. 9.
Oof. Yet another is dead, and now Dennis is up here at the top of the stage and can get a clear view into this next chamber here. Just as the battle is ending. Yeah. So, yeah, really Dennis is now standing here atop just a pile of bodies, honestly. You know, a stairway choked with gore.
Super hyped up on adrenaline, and he's just like, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he's probably just like, yeah. And you get a good view here into this next chamber. Here as the battle has died down. And I will hold on, just give you a second to describe it here. I will describe this next chamber because Dennis is able to see it here directly at the end of this battle, but then we're going to take a quick break. A massive cavern looms before you. The floor is covered in a deep coat of mud with indeterminate mounds of sticks and furs. At the end of the chamber, a massive armored Beakmen lazes atop a great throne of skulls. The giant seems lost in reverie, gazing into a still, inky pool at its feet.
I'm gonna try and hide into the shadows if he's not paying attention to us.
Yes, no, for sure. But yes, I am going to take a quick break.
Yeah.
Here for just a moment. And you all can kind of like pick through. I mean, there are a couple of these. What were they? The spears. There are still a couple more spears in this hallway if you want to grab those and give them to characters.
Yeah.
Got
them for sure.
And I'm going to say that, yeah, there's no direct action is being taken in this exact moment, so you could take a quick breather here in this hallway, and I shall shortly return.
Cool.
Alright, I have returned. Are you all still there?
I'm here. Andrew's he choked on some drink, and now he is trying to come out of it.
Hey, no worries. We all have a little drink every now and again.
Went down the wrong pipe,
It happens.
but we're there.
Yep,
Some kind of pop.
Alright, so real fast, just so we're all on the same page. I'm going to re-describe this chamber one more time. This massive cavern looms before you. The floor is covered in a deep coat of mud with intermittent mounds of sticks and furs. At the far end of the chamber, a massive armored Beakmen blazes atop a great throne of skulls. The giant seems lost in reverie, gazing into a still, inky pool at its feet. And I will let you all decide how you want to act from here. We are out of initiative.
Yeah, I'd like to
Sneak in here.
sneak silently and move up behind it.
Okay. Make a sneak attempt.
Snacky snacks.
That is a 20 all day.
20 all day, alright.
Is that good enough to make a backstab?
Yes, it is. Go ahead and make that backstab attempt.
We all sneak in with you.
Guess you're at the beginning there. No, well, Dennis was at the top there, so I guess I'm up here now. So that's a 21 on the backstab.
21 on the backstab. Heard. Well, that hits. And is it crit? Go ahead and roll it out.
Oh yeah. D14. So that is a 3 on crit table 2.
Okay. An extra 2d6 damage.
Six.
13.
So 22 damage all day.
Where is the extra damage coming from?
The plus 6 from enlarge.
Jesus, that's right. Oh my god. Wouldn't the enlarge make it... How much larger are you? How much bigger did you get?
Tripled.
Tripled. Alright, wouldn't that make it, like, harder for you to hide, though? What did you get on your hide check?
20.
You got a 20? Okay. It's not quite high enough.
Okay.
You need 10 more points, and I think that you'll be able to get it with your luck burning if you wanted to. But I'm going to say that being, the size, what is it, giant size or ogre size?
Giant size, yeah.
Giant size. All right, so I'm tripling the DC for the sneak. You had to get a 10, assuming you're human size. Now that you're triple that size, you need to get a 30. You got a 20, so you need 10 more points. That seems fair, right? I'm not being totally on it because you all are also a level 3 thief, so you get to use a D5 for your every luck burn. So you might only need to burn 2 points of luck to do this.
Yeah, let's.
You might not even need to use anything other than fleeting luck. So yeah, I'm gonna say that this is not a big ask here.
Well, let's see what we do with 2. Four. So no. So one more, and then we're out of fleeting.
Oh, that says it was 2d5 though.
Yeah, I rolled 2d5. I just wanted to see what I could do with 2 there. If I might be
Oh,
able
that
to do
was
extra
that was
total.
all your fleeting luck.
Yeah, no.
Okay,
now
I
it is. I had 3. Yeah.
All right, and so now this is your real luck. You burned. You got 1 point, so
then
you're halfway there.
6. Right? Or,
You had
no,
4. You had 20. Now you had 24. Now you're at 25. You need to get to 30.
So now into my actual luck. So let's do this one at a time, if that's okay with you.
Absolutely.
Can we get a 5?
This is the way.
No.
27.
So -2. Come on. -2. No. So -3. There it is, though.
Okay. Oh, there it goes. All right, yeah. 27, 28, 29, and then yeah. So
3 of my
now,
actual.
yeah, you're at 30. You get him. So long as it's not a 1, just roll it for the sake of like the tie goes to the defender.
Roll what? Sorry.
You got because you were at, right. You're at 26. Or no, yeah. Okay. I say. No, yeah. 20. There's 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. You need to get at least you need to get, if you get 30, that's what. Oh no, I guess this is for the. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah. I'll call it a hit at that point. So, go ahead and roll damage, which is going to be an instant kill here.
Oh, again?
Oh no, yeah, you already rolled damage. So yeah, it's an instant.
Yeah,
it's an
yeah,
instant kill. You automatically while they're still sitting on the throne, kill the Beakmen warlord. What do you do then? And what do the rest of the characters do at that point after the warlord's been taken out?
I guess kick him into the pool he was looking at.
Okay.
And check out his throne.
Yeah, it's made from skulls. Most of them are human.
Oh.
He disappears into, you kind of like, checking out the throne here. They disappear into the pool.
Is there any more of those sacks?
There are no sacks here. Okay. That's a crit. That is a crit. Crit confirmed. Crit confirmed. The confirm has been critted. The ancient crocodile bursts forth from the pond and surprise attacks you. Rolls a natural 20. Gets a crit. I've got to look up some crit tables for this creature. It's going to be 5d4 damage plus drowning. They also have 5d8 hit points, which is the info I needed to look up their crit table here. They are all other monsters with a d10. Eight on the monster crit table. Blow shatters the PC's forearm. This attack inflicts 1d6 extra damage, and the arm is useless until healed, which is actually going to bring into play the Broken Bones rules, which are their own sort of thing. But so we're gonna do 5d4 plus. Why have I
Are
completely
you
lost?
about to die? What's happening?
Maybe not die, but it's not good. Wait, where? Yeah, I was an 8, so yeah, that okay. A d6, that's right. A d6 plus. Will this actually kill you?
Let's see how high they roll.
Okay. 5d4 plus d6.
Jeez.
16.
I'm at 4.
You're
so
at
I'm
4.
alive.
You're alive, but if you lose, how many hit points did you have from being giant?
An extra 20.
An extra 20. Okay. So is that, and you're currently at 4, so there's a bit of a deficit there that will kill you when the spell wears off.
No, that's I had them separate. That went through all of my extra HP, and now I'm at 4 of my regular hit points. If that makes sense.
Very smart. That makes perfect sense. Okay. No. Perfect. And good on you for keeping track of it like that too. So, you also your arm's broken, and you've been bitten by this alligator. And as you and I and all of us here know from growing up in Florida, it's not quite just how alligators work. The alligator is going to attempt to drag you into the water.
Usually there's a death roll involved.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I attempt to break this this grapple here? And get out of it.
Yes, you give me just a second here.
You gotta poke him in the eyeball. You gotta poke him in the
Poke him
eyeball.
in the eye.
You gotta poke him in the eyeball. Try to stick your finger up into their snoot hole.
Okay. It hauls the victim into the pool where the character begins to drown, suffering 1d6 points of stamina damage per round. So that's you're gonna take a d6 of stamina damage. So just 1 point this round. As you're dragged into the pool here with the alligator. And I think now we roll initiative. Now is the initiative roll. And we'll call it, it's a grapple, so you can break the grapple on your turn. This is a whole new initiative, so I'm gonna make sure that all that is, so all is new. I was really worried about this combat. I was like, I wanted to make sure that you all wouldn't like blow right through it, and I think that we've kind of met in the middle a little bit, where it's like you didn't quite blow through it, but like you also really set yourself up for like the other thing in this room, which was not super great. So let me roll here for the alligator.
Well, I didn't mean to portray that I was going down into the pool. I just meant to look on it from the throne, but things take turns.
Yeah, no, I know, and you didn't expect there to be an alligator in there. Obviously, that would be upset that you killed its master, maybe, and also just was waiting itself to get a surprise attack.
No, it's cool. We hang.
It's -5 on its initiative. Jeez, and it got a 1, so it's a minus. So it's definitely going last. So Which of y'all is going first? It looks like
Well, that
Olsolva's
works
got a
out.
16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, oh, I didn't roll for Desmond.
You didn't roll for Desi.
You got a 3.
Okay. All right. Still better than this alligator with the -4 on initiative. And the minus. So yeah, absolutely gonna go last. So I'll let you all go in whatever order you would like to. But currently, this thing is underwater with Osolva.
I guess I'll try and get
And
out of
Olsolva,
that.
yeah, try to break free, or are we rolling?
No,
or
I'm
are
gonna
we
try and
trying
break the
to?
grapple. First, anyway.
Mm-hmm.
See how it goes. Is it just a is it an agility check or what am I doing here?
Do you have a skill as a thief that would help you with breaking a grapple? Or I know in previous.
Disable trap would be the closest thing I could think of.
Oof. Yeah, I don't even know. If that's gonna work because it's definitely like one of your arms is absolutely. You're one-handed right now.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of thinking like a giant mouse trap is the closest thing I can think of to an alligator mouth. But
Yeah, you're gonna have to roll it with a d16 for this check.
okay.
Because you're currently entangled. And your arm's broken. I should make you take -2 dice, but I'm not gonna be like fucking evil here, because one of your arms is already crushed. Like I was just like, you're in a bad way right now, but like we'll see how you're able to go from here.
Wow, I got a max on it. That helps.
Okay. Oh yeah, what did you get all day? You got a 19.
19 all day.
Okay, so it's gonna it gets a +7 on this check.
Oof.
And it got another 20, which is honestly awful. I'm so sorry that this has happened twice in a row. Yeah, you're still in the grip of the gator, the ancient crocodile, the giant ancient crocodile.
Can I come in and blast some alligator butthole? Just like trying to go on.
Yes, and also roll an intelligence check for Desi.
Go, Desi, go. Not good.
Yeah, 7 all day.
He needs to get a 10 to get a bright idea.
Can I burn luck for him or no? It has to be him.
I think, it's, yeah. If you were gonna, but you could kick 1 towards him, but then Desi himself would have to burn his own luck.
Alright, then yeah, he'll burn 2 if you want to throw in a...
So Desi realizes that he can probably, he knows how to make things bigger. Like, it probably shouldn't be too difficult for him to reverse enlarge and to make like some kind of in small spell. An ensmallment enchantment.
Oh, I had to unmute myself for that. Oh, do it.
Which could have some mixed effects, but it could be good potentially. But yeah, that's. I think I think that spell's a touch spell, so they would have to similarly get in the water.
My goodness.
Yeah, it is a touch spell, but he gets a 20 all day.
Do you want to do it? Do you want to jump in? He's already rolled, so I assume he jumps in.
Well, yeah.
All right.
If it's... Is that a spell that I should look up here, or is that something you're...
I've got it in front of me right now. There is no ensmallment spell. Yeah, I don't think that there's a shrink spell. I'm actually pretty certain that there isn't. I'm gonna look.
I'm playing some D&D.
Yeah, but you know the
Oh,
rules
fine.
somewhere in the rules it specifically states you can reverse a spell. So there's a spell called Shatter that you could actually, or that men can be cast as Shatter and vice versa, sort of thing. So Enlarge could be used to shrink a target, and in this case, I'm going to say that it's going to take a -4 away from its attack and damage. So a -4 away from its +7 to attack is going to be pretty substantial in this battle.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
not going to affect its armor class in the same way, because it's let's see what its AC is here. Yeah, it's not gonna. I'm not gonna give it a -4 to its armor class, because I would say if any a -1, I'll give it I'll give it a -1 to armor class, as it shrinks down a little bit and becomes a little less hefty and substantial. But it is still an ancient crocodile. It's just a little smaller now. But so yeah, that spell goes into effect. That absolutely happens. The gator shrinks down a little bit, which only makes its bite on you a little bit tighter, unfortunately, and you're a little more uncomfortable because of that. But that's Desi's turn. Bouchicha and Dennis now get to go.
How far down are they? Like in the water?
They're just underneath the shore. You can see. I mean, and also Desi.
Oh, okay.
I mean, Desi's in the water now too.
Right. But I could use one of the spears that I picked up to try and stab it.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I could with my flail if he's right there too. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the flail.
Okay. And are you getting in the water?
No, I am not.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a knee respectfully, and I am gonna use my flail.
Okay.
And yeah, did that right. Teen. Oh, that's Dennis, but that was for me.
Okay. And I'm gonna say, shrinking. I'm gonna say shrinking the alligator also reduces some of its hit points. So I'm gonna reduce its hit points by 10. So you get the 15. The 15 hits. Go ahead and roll damage. Is that 15 damage all day?
Yep.
All right. It is looking very rough. Has everyone gone, or is Dennis still? Dennis can still go.
Oh no, Dennis hasn't gone. Yeah, I'm gonna use the sphere.
Okay.
4 plus 3.
Is that what is that all day? An 8?
8.
All right. That does not hit.
Does not hit for Dennis.
All right.
Yes, I hit.
Unless Dennis wants to burn a lot of luck to make sure that they hit. Is that with the yeah? That is with the +3. I'm sorry.
That's what I know.
Yep. It's gonna be another. It's gonna be another death roll.
God. What do I have to do to hit? How many?
You need to get a 14 at least.
Ugh.
So that's you got a 6. Does Dennis have 6 luck to burn?
I don't think so. I've got 5. That's just on my fleeting. And all these nat 20s. Let's see, I see -2. 5. No. No. That is a no. It wasn't another 20.
Are you muted, Zach?
A 7 does not hit, which is going to end this initiative count. So, Olsolva, you're fine for now, although you do take another d6 points of stamina damage. Which is a 4 this time. So you've taken 5 points of stamina damage so far.
Got it.
Alright.
Can I attempt to break the grapple? Or
Yes,
is it,
yes, you can.
So D16.
Gotta beat an 18.
Oh, I rolled as Desmond, but I meant for Olsolva.
Oh. No, I got a 17. You got the 18.
Yeah.
You beat...
Yeah.
you get out of the grapple. Congratulations. What do you do with the rest of your turn?
I guess if I move out of the pool, does it get an attack of opportunity?
Yes, it does. I forgot about that, but it absolutely does.
Yes.
Okay. I guess I'll have to
Just
stay
stay in there.
in, yeah.
Do you want to give it a stab? Do you want to give it an old stab-arino since you can't move away?
I'm thinking, yeah, that's probably my best option here.
Stab in the eyeball.
20 plus 6. So 11. $22.
You hit it. You hit it. Roll damage. I forgot you're so big.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting you're so massive now. Oh, maximum
nice.
damage. You pull out. What did you hit it with? You dagger or what?
Spear.
A spear. Oh yeah, you pull out the spear and you just jab it through the heart of the alligator, and the alligator dies and just sinks down into the bottom and disappears. And now you can safely get up out of this pool as injured as you are. And that kind of brings us, I think this brings us to like a natural, like, I don't want to say stopping
Hold
point,
on
but
a
like,
second.
oh no, sorry.
Tay's like jumped out. Yeah, let her jump back in. You're in? Alright, we're good.
So this brings us to like kind of a natural like pause here, where we can talk a little bit about that broken limb rule. Funnily enough, I have the book open to it already. Several entries under the DCC RPG critical hit table result in broken limbs. These injuries require magical healing under the core DCC rules. So how do you heal a broken arm if you're using healing without magic? Which is what we're doing. Here are a few options. Realistically, it can take between 6 to 8 weeks for a broken bone to heal. If the PC seeks out a healer knowledgeable in esoteric medicines who receives long-term treatment from a PC with the healer benison, this can be reduced to 3 to 4 weeks. So you're at least gonna see yourself taken out of commission for like 2 months, 1 to 2 months here. You were either out of action until that time, or at a disadvantage as stipulated by the critical hit result, or by the judge's choosing. PCs who continue to adventure despite this disadvantage should be awarded an extra point of fleeting luck at the start of each game session to reward their moxie. So if we take a break here and then continue this this adventure, you will be given an additional fleeting luck. So you'll get 3 at the start of the session. Only at the beginning of the session. You'll still only get 2 if a crit happens further down the line. The break. Witches, alchemists, and other practitioners of eldritch arts might be able to have a concoction that speeds the healing of a broken limb. These elixirs are not cheap, 50 gold rilks or more, but do the job in 24 hours. Powerful sorcerers and supernatural entities can heal breaks instantaneously.
I guess we could go take a break and go see old Ning. He's 2 days away.
Well, and so that's the other thing we kind of have to talk about. This obelisk was filled with like 100 beakmen and God knows how many alligators. They've all evacuated this obelisk for the time being, for now. So it would seem. And I'll go so far as to say, if you all are in here just kind of like poking around, let me see if we can do this. Yeah, there we go. You can take a look down in here and you see that it just kind of continues this loop here. So you're not entirely sure of like, I can't tell you exactly how you're supposed to proceed, but it's a safe bet that after a certain amount of time, these Beakmen are coming back. Potentially with people to put into these egg sac things to turn into more Beakmen.
So I guess maybe with a party of 4, I guess I could maybe make a splint for now and just stick to ranged attacks. How would you do that? Attack with a less dice roll, or just do ranged attacks instead of melee?
Well,
what do you
and
think?
Like what ranged attacks are you talking about specifically? Because
like just darts or something.
Yeah, I would say you could just do a dart with a regular roll. Like you don't need to use both hands to do darts.
Take a break and dip them in the poison, so at least I'm not at too much of a disadvantage.
Yeah, you can just throw your arm in a sling for now, but yeah, your forearm is broken. You've taken quite a bit of damage. I mean, you all should definitely take time here to heal up, but I also think that this is a decent stopping point for the session here.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. And we can move higher up in the tower. But yeah, we'll. No, we'll heal up and keep moving up the tower because it's going to get filled with Beakmen.
I can't see. Yeah, sorry, I can't see. I can't hear Bouchicha at all.
He can't hear you. You're muted.
But yeah, no, that makes sense. You could try to make your way further up the tower at the start of the next session.
Are you muted?
I mean, I know how long it's going to be before they come back, so I can keep, I'm going to keep track of that in my secret notes here. But I'll say that, easily an hour has gone by at this point. So we'll see what does end up coming of all this. But if you all want to roll for your healing now, or if I don't know if anyone's taken damage yet other than Olsolva.
You took the 15, yeah, that's right. Can you hear her?
No, Bouchicha, you're still muted. Hello?
I'm trying.
Oh, I hear you now.
Well, I'm nearby.
Oh.
Yeah, it's because I'm on Andrews.
Oh, hello.
At the top, it said Discord is not getting, like, if you exit out of here.
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't change anything or what. I don't know. I don't know.
and you're muted.
Oh, you might just need to, like, sometimes you just have to, like, leave and come back, or, like, just restart Discord, because it can be finicky sometimes.
Possibly?
All right, so yes, I hear you, and hopefully you can hear me. But this does bring us to everybody's favorite part of the session, the part of the session where we ask everybody what their favorite part of the session was, starting with, oh god, sorry.
Oh.
Sorry, I think I got taken out by a rogue peanut shell there. That was a little embarrassing. But Taba, what was your favorite part of the session?
Rolling 3 natural 20s for sure was actually great, but the double crit frontal lobotomy for sure.
That was insane. That was absolutely insane. And Walby, what was your favorite part of the session?
I don't know. I really I liked the crazy old guy a lot. I really kind of fell for him. But yeah, I don't know. I think I definitely like the old guy the most. Interacting with him.
All right, and for this session, I'm going to award you all with 15 experience points, because this was there was a lot. This was, like, very packed in. There was a whole battle in that city and going into the obelisk, as well as, like, getting out of the last dungeon you all were in, and, like, out of the frying pan and into the frying pan, really. Out of the frying pan, into the frying pan, as they say. But yeah. So that was everybody's favorite part of the session, right?
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Dennis got a good kill. If I were Dennis, I'd say it was coming through and killing that guy at the end of the hallway.
Yeah, definitely. And for Desmond getting the plus the max bonus on enlarge, that's pretty sick.
That was radical also. I also think
insane.
The learning the shrink spell was also very useful here. That really changed
so we can
the
do
tides.
that going forward?
Yes, there's a couple spells where it specifically stipulates that, like, it's of a higher level and it's like it works as this specific spell. I think it's in the magic section of the core rulebook. So I think it's really close by the magical duels section, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there for sure. I've got a module that's going to be great for magical duels. But yeah, that was the session so far today. This has been a really good one. Honestly, it was fast paced. It was good. I had a really good time, and I'm looking forward to, like, finishing it up and then moving to seeing how this like wraps up. I'm also really interested to you're gonna have this penalty on you with the broken arm, and I don't think that's ever happened, but I knew that it would eventually, and I'm excited that that's gonna be a thing moving forward. So I'm excited for next week. I'm glad, or at least I hope that you all have enjoyed it, and I hope that our viewers are enjoying it as well. As always, if you're watching on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. If you're watching on Twitch, give me a follow for more awesome DCC and RPG related stuff. Thank you all for watching, and have yourself a great week.